cracking. So, you all head into the Chef's Guild. And when I say you all, I mean everybody's here. Hey, and we're all gathered round tables. You sit in little groups. Ryan, not quite sure whether to sit with the higher levels or the lower levels. I think we get close to the point where Gareth needs to decide, is he rolling up a new character or not.
Yeah, I think Roscoe is going to go into the wilderness at some point and not come back.
He can join my character Gordon. That's his one.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was I again? But yeah, you sat there and you notice again the little side quest characters. For those of you that weren't about for the side quest characters, I've dragged you onto this map. Yes, I have. Gargamel was there, winking at Kamar. Yes, don't forget everyone. I know the source of this elemental stuff and things, and there is a woman at the root of it all, and I'll get you Smurfs, etc. That was pretty much it from me. Volcano, woman, Gargamel. Where's my food? I ordered about 15 minutes ago and it's still not here. I'm sure that table ordered after I did, and they've already got theirs. This is bullshit! And then, the skeleton sat across from him, sort of as far away as he can, while still in the same side quest table, sort of looks around and goes, yes, and, you know I'm an undead, and we're not really programmable, and don't have brains for memories, and we can't remember for shit. Anyway, it's something to do with an undead army, and we need people to lead them. It's your thing to remember stuff. I'm just here enjoying my milk, which I got after Gargamel, even though I ordered before Gargamel.
But Gargamel doesn't have his food yet.
No, but he does have his milk.
Ah.
Yes. The service here is terrible. Anyhow, so long. And at the bar you see Elizabeth chatting with Ovi. And they're talking quite animatedly about portals. And Elizabeth sort of turns to the room in general. You can't quite tell. Has she got goggles on or some shit? No, she's just very squinty. She got the Asia eyes, so you can't quite tell where she's looking. She sort of goes, yes, I was told about a portal under this water. I swam down there, and there's a portal, but it is not letting anybody through. There's just water coming out. And Ovi sat there going, I know! I was sent here by my landlord, Rimp, to tell the people thank you for the informations on the air portal thing, but I can't get through. No idea what the problem is. Maybe there's some sort of big old thing that's happening and stuff is wrong. Those are her words, not mine. But basically, I think you need to go to that wizard tower thing that you spotted and do stuffs there. To which Chef Tommy pulls down the large overhead map from behind him. Right, so here is a rundown of quests that are currently out in standing, and also kind of the only places you can explore. You can go from here and go to the volcano, where Gargamel wants you to do something to a woman. You can go with the skeleton boy and his army and attack the things over here-ish somewhere. Or you can go through the screaming forest and then through this bit and then find wherever there is a wizard tower over in this direction somewhere and do that thing. That's basically your 3 options. Your 4th option is we sit here, we get drunk, and maybe fool around a little. So,
I like the sound of all of that.
I'm off for leaving right now.
What do and who want to go?
Well,
No.
I'd suggest we don't go to the Silent Forest. Unless we've got someone who can make us all very, very quiet.
I have silence.
Isn't it the Screaming Forest?
No. The Screaming Forest is fine. It's the one that comes after you that's the problem.
Fine.
So there's a Silent and a Screaming Forest.
Yeah.
Not interested in going and leading an army of skeletons. It's just...
I can make us all invisible if I play it Soak.
They listen.
You hear I said silent, not invisible.
Fair. I can make us all fly. No, I cannot.
I can make
Hey,
us all
that
fly.
could probably
Actually,
work.
lying.
I can banish us all.
No, you can't.
No, yeah, I know.
What's with all the lies, Eric?
Well, so
We
guess
could
I
use the
accepted
same
him.
up-skip technique
Alright.
as last time across the Silent Forest.
I can cast Pass Without Trace, right? Yeah, that's a druid thing. Yes.
Yes.
He
What
looks around at the rest of the room, and everyone sort of
Right.
nods at him like, "Yeah, that's what druids do."
Yeah.
Thank you.
It looks like druids can't cast silence, which is strange.
Typical.
So where was
druids
the
can't shut
Silent
the fuck
Forest
up.
then?
I was dragging over. It's connected
the one
to
with
the
the
Screaming
skeleton?
Forest. So
Oh, okay.
the screaming of the Screaming Forest isn't actually screaming. It's just incredibly loud running water. Beyond the incredibly loud running water, there is an area that's nice and quiet. You know, no running water at all. But there are some big angry boyos that don't like noise. And if you make a single peep, or rustle, or fart particularly loudly, in William's case, shitting himself noisily, they will pounce, and they are fierce, and they are strong, and they are terrifying.
It's almost
They
like
are-
the movie Quiet Place.
What's the movie?
What's a quiet
Moving
place?
picture. Like mages, like summoning like illusions very fast. And, like it seems like people are moving in the illusion.
Well, someone came from money where they have mages putting on fucking theater shows for them. Jesus. I could make our footsteps quieter with Pass Without a Trace.
Here we go. Here's what the fuckers look like. They look like this.
Yeah, they're not great. William wouldn't be in a hurry to go back there. He's not well suited for that wood.
Just FYI, that's the lower level option. Actually, I suppose that could be either lower or higher level that way. I mean, as long as you can move silently, you're fine moving through them.
If you fuck up.
Going with the armies is also a lower level option. The volcano, you feel like it's for Rayan leveled people.
Skeleton sounds interesting. What a volcano then?
I mean, I think the skeletons would be fun. But
There's no way William would go into the skeletons. He's adamantly against that. But Chernonis has no problem with it. But I like the idea of the Silent Forest, because if I can pass without trace, Kmar can have silence, or I mean maybe it's not Kmar coming. It depends who's going to go, but I feel we need the correct party composition to make it through that forest, and it's not even about levels. Someone needs pass without trace, and somebody needs silence. Any other attempt is going to be borderline suicidal.
But silence doesn't move with you, right?
No, that is your shit has gone wrong button. You put it down, and you use that to get away from them. Because sometimes 8 and they hit for like 40 damage. And
I think now that we know the way across there, and if we have a pass without trace, it should be a walk in the park, so to speak.
you guys did quite well with the silence last time, but you decided to take the long route, which was bizarre. It's all like, okay,
That's where it went wrong.
we didn't know which route was the right route. We just went off into the darkness. There wasn't a road.
towards a
We're
cave.
trying to follow the... we're on the wrong hex, I think everyone... Wrong. Let's go northeast. Okay. Chicken.
Right, it feels awfully low.
Well, you've got every single character and every chance to do whatever you want. If you want to go with the low-level people after the volcano, you can do that. You can bring Roscoe if you want. Rand doesn't have to be there.
If you're wanting to get rid of that character.
If you want, we can wait a couple of hours while Gareth rolls up a new low-level character, and you can just roll out with them.
Well, we could just try the forest then, I guess.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, I a character. If the volcano's like the most difficult one, it's probably not good for like a daytime mission. I don't know. Maybe it is. But I like the Screaming Forest.
I never said it was difficult. I said it was high level. There's a.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd quite like to go with Trinonos, but if people want to do the volcano, I'll go along with William.
Again,
But
you're free to
like the
take
Screaming
whoever
Forest.
you want, but I won't be
Yeah.
responsible if you die.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to take my untrained guy I want to keep around into what I've been told is the most dangerous. I'm free to take him there. I choose not to take him into, where he'll probably be useless and get fucked over.
Volcano sounds fun.
Okay, no then? Fine.
Well, I was pointing up not doing the volcano. Okay, no, right. I want to do the Screaming Forest.
It's okay no now.
Ah.
I mean, if Chinonos goes into the Screaming Forest, his likelihood of dying is quite high if something goes wrong.
Yeah, but I think Adam literally said that's the least dangerous option, or least lowest level one. At least I can pass without a trace in there, and we can hopefully just go through it.
Fair,
No,
but
the Screaming Forest is the lowest level one, assuming you've got the right party for it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I
Not
think
everybody in heavy armor with no magic.
I think we can actually have a party that's good at going through it, as opposed to like stomping through it with a bunch of heavily armored people. Like, if we go through with Kmar Silence, Ternonis Pass Without a Trace, and then we can take along, like, some of the lower levels are actually quite stealthy, I think, then we can actually maybe make it through.
Yeah, except for Rayan.
Except for Rayan, but that's only
Actually,
one person.
Rayan can get through it easier than anyone.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, Kmar's a little loud, but that's one person rolling with disadvantage, as opposed to, like, last time, where it was the entire party was in heavy armor.
Yeah, that's what happens, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. The absolute worst party you could have had. Except one of you had silence, which kind of saved all of your bacon.
It made for a very memorable game.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you remember it. I don't. So, Ovi and Elizabeth sort of come down to... wait, who are you going with?
I mean, I put my vote in. I haven't really heard what anyone else wants to do.
Oh, there's also the portals.
Oh, well, the portals involve going through the Silent Forest and going to the Wizard's Tower. Because the portals, they're leaking shit in, but nothing can get out. There's fog coming through, there's water coming through, but Rimp pressed her face up against the air portal and couldn't get through it. She even tried, rubbing ointment on it. That didn't work. I told her it was a weird thing to do. She didn't listen. Stuff happened.
Fair.
Now it's covered in ointment. Right, so we've got Chinonos.
Kevin, where would you like to go?
Shall we do the
If
voting
it's
for-
a Silent Forest, I'll have Zephyr anyway. I assume we don't particularly want Juiced in his heavy armor along for that.
Which one would you like to do, is what I'm asking, not which one are you doing on.
Oh, well, whatever.
Whatever.
I have no strong opinions.
Dave, which one would you like to do?
As long as it's not the skeletons one, I'm
Hello, Dave.
happy to do either. I can do the Silent Forest with either Kmar, if you want to take him for the Silent, or I can take the new guy out.
Okay. Rian?
Volcano or Forest.
Forest.
Not like everyone's okay with the
Should do the
forest.
undead as well, but not only if only other people were okay with it. So
Yeah.
Eric?
I'm mostly fine with all three, so it sounds like forest.
Sounds like
To do the
forest.
forest.
Yeah.
Is everybody bringing their lower levels, or are we mismatching? What are we doing?
It'll be Zephyr for me if it's the Silent Forest anyway.
Yeah.
Chernonus for me.
Well, Rayanne, obviously, seeing as she's now killed off her the gnome that was sat next to her. Die, you miserable old fuck. She didn't even stab him herself, she just summoned her echo and stabbed through that.
She has to come back one more time to kill the demons or Lord Vapul. That's it.
There's no other healers here today, is there?
Nope.
Nope.
I should probably take Kemar.
So Kemar instead of Felin.
Feeling.
Sorry, tiny gnome.
Who didn't have the token set up. Okay.
I guess either Salt or Babaram would be fine at getting through the forest since it requires light feet.
Yeah, both have a stealth of 8 and 7.
Very reasonable.
Like, Silk, the only thing Silk is extra is the invisibility spell, which might help. if you,
It doesn't help when they're blind anyway. They literally have no vision.
Yeah.
well, he has some useful spells like Dimension Door, like to get a quick escape. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah,
But I guess it made more sense.
Dimension Door helps a couple of you. The rest of you fucked. But
True. Well, so Beveran can run really fast, so that also helps him. Both my characters are.
It's very dangerous over short distances.
The speed of 45 now. So.
Well, then, Eric, you need to decide which
Yeah, I'm
one-
going with Beveran.
You're gonna go with Babby. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no Kurt, there's no Marcus. I'm just updating the calendar. Matt, you're going with Chinanos.
Chernonus? Yep, he's going to pass without trace, everyone.
Well, right now?
Yeah,
Right now.
That's the plan. Plus, he'd like to see a creepy forest. He loves creepy forests.
It's a beautiful
His mother was a
forest.
creepy forest.
I mean, kinda.
Right, so we have our party. The calendar is now updated. Because apparently that's my top priority. Shut up! So Ovi and Elizabeth sort of lead you out, and Ovi goes, I have a way of summoning Rimp that you might not have yet think of. Rimp! Get your fucking balloon ass over here! Are you ready to go? And you wait. You wait for like 10-15 minutes, and you see the Cloud Eater slowly approaching the edge of the boundary, and you are heading to A7, which is the start of the forests, and then on to A8. So I need to activate maps. Cool. Right. Let's drag you over to here then. Right. Well, spirit down here. There we go. Hello. Right. Is everybody okay? Everybody. Should we? Hello, Rimp. Rimp sort of waves, nods. Did you tell them about the portal problem? Did you tell me about the portal problem?
We're informed of your issue.
Oh, good. Did you bring more ointment?
I could make some.
Fantastic. Do you need something to make it with?
Do you have horse semen, or perhaps the blood of an elk?
What the fuck is this ointment?
I'm afraid I'm down to only one barrel of horse semen. The blood of an elk, I think we've got 3 or 4 barrels of. Come with me, I'll lead you to the store.
Truly, I am in the right place. Fill a
Ovi
bath for me.
quickly runs and jumps onto her bed. Anyone who wants their fortunes, come at! Matthew, back at the bar, William shits himself.
God fucking damn it, no! I was talking to a lady.
Step right up. Who would like their fortunes? Who would not like their fortunes? Who?
Read me my past.
Of course. Let me look into your eyes. Oh, you have 2 of them. Oh, shit! Can you roll a D2 for me, please, Matthew? And I can't remember what I decided for this last time.
1 you die, 2 you live.
Cool. Chernonos, you woke up this morning as a woman. You don't know why, but maybe it's a normal thing for you. So it seems that in a past life you were, well, you were a woman, and you were all about equality, and now later in life you are a woman again. Which is bully for you, I guess. There we go. Save and show to players. Oh, this is copy of's fortune. Because you're whatever. So there we go. That's your fortune.
I am a female now. This changes little for me. Oh, and I appear to be shitting on your floor.
Oh, it's fine. It's kind of already a big pile there for some reason. Who's next?
I shall go and bathe in goat's blood. Have a nice day.
Oh, save some for the rest of us. Babaram. Ba 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 baram. Oh, ooh. You're gonna fucking love this one. It seems as though in a past life you were an absolute brute. You would walk around flexing and being all like, look at me and my mighty brutey muscles. And people would go, oh, look at him and his mighty brutey muscles. And yes, that was exactly what they would say. And you were all like strong and stuff. And then I paste that as plain text because you don't want it with the orange border. No, I don't want you to be able to edit it. And dip, there we go. You should be able to see it now. Barb's fortune. Even though your name's Babs.
Right, yeah. Name is Babaram, yeah.
Ah, good. My name's Ovi. It's been good getting to know you.
Well, I'm going to the toilet.
Okay. Don't forget to roll a 1d3.
What up, girlfriend?
Ah, so for 2 days. That's good.
Chernonos?
I figured we should bond over our menstrual cycles.
Would you like to try some of mine?
I'll just be over here.
We need to stick
no.
together, a strong, independent woman.
Sisters doing it for ourselves. Zephyr, you appear to be looking for a past Zephyr.
Please.
Let me see. Oh,
We're a toaster.
it seems that in a past life you were a tabaxi. No, wait, no, you were just a normal cat.
There's no such thing.
You weren't even like a robot cat or anything. You were just somebody's cat. You purred. You pooped in a box. Oh look, here's you playing with a ball of string. So yeah. Oh, I should probably make it so you're able to see that, otherwise it's going to mean fuck all to you. She sort of holds up the card and waves it around so you can't see it. Yeah, see, look, right here. Yeah.
Follow with perfect precision.
There we go. We got cat-like reflexes. There you go. You are a cat. Or you were a cat.
There's so many aspects of being a cat. I didn't really expect that to be the one you went with. Okay.
Also, you have the overwhelming urge to show your asshole to people. But I don't know if that's from your past life or just, you being weird.
He doesn't have an asshole, he's a robot.
Must install
that
asshole. Matthew, why did you have that picture? Anyhow, Toodles. Oh, could you ask Ray and Kay if they'd like their fortunes? If not, it's all good.
Oh no, we're good.
Ah! They can hear me from there! witchcraft.
The speaker's still on, or the mic.
You guys see Rimp dragging a barrel outside and then into the other room. Here you go, Churn. I hope you don't mind, but I took the honour of decanting it. I let it air for a couple of minutes.
Oh, good. The oxidation is important, I assume. Looking at it, I took Barbarian as my first level, and as such, I do not have herbalism or any relevant skill to this, so...
I just love horse semen.
I'm going to mix a lot of stuff together, and it will become an ointment of sorts.
At some point, somebody's going to have to assess whether or not this is an ointment, okay? It's very important. Well, it's not. What?
I will spend the remainder of the trip creating ointment. Up to my shoulders in blood and semen.
Could I get a D20 roll from somebody to see how safe your passage is to Zivol?
Not it.
As it's a day's travel, just one D20. That is all. Don't fuck it up. Cool.
20.
That means something
well.
gonna happen. It's a 50-50 shot.
Something good?
What's the average player level?
Uh,
What are the player levels?
6.
4.
4.
How many 4s we got? Just 2.
Fuck me, that is a spectrum of player levels.
Wow, Chemo's rocketed up.
Yeah.
7
We've
and
hit level
9.
10 after today, so...
Shit.
7 and 1 9. Cool. I'd say average player level's around a 7 then. It's probably more around a 6. Cool. That's gonna be interesting. I rolled well on that. Let's have a look, see what's in my folders. Yeah, that's characters. Let's see what characters I've got for you guys to fight. Roscoe appears. Surprise, motherfucker.
No one expected.
That's what you get for not playing as me today.
I want to see who.
Just a higher level party appears now, and they start to kill everyone.
It's okay, they don't have their life cleric, we'll be fine.
Okay. I have a vague idea of what's going to happen now, but also I need to quickly do stuff on the GM layer, and then we're going to be rolling initiatives, and shit's going to hit the fan. This combat probably won't
God damn
last
it.
long.
Oh, yeah.
Is that from William? The shit's going to hit the fan.
He just points his ass at a fan at all times now.
Pop, 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 pop.
Should we roll initiative now?
Yeah, you can do. If people want to, I'm just quickly...
Ooh.
Ooh.
Email Tronos is switched on.
Okay.
Barbaram.
Yeah, let's do this shit. Why do I still have that activated? Right. Cool, then sort those descending. Has everybody rolled?
Yeah, well, I have.
Cool. Technically, the first person to go is going to be Kemar, because as you open up this barrel, Chinanos, because obviously I hate you, so you're the one that I'm targeting with this, you get a feeling that this horse semen has gone bad. This is not the best horse semen you have ever seen. In fact, you're not even sure this is horse semen. And
How is he that skilled in knowing what?
I think he should have to make some kind of check.
okay. So
is he proficient in?
as this thing bursts out of the barrel.
That's not horse semen, that's fucking
Wait,
clay.
wait, wait.
It's not even close.
roll a nature check.
17.
Yes, this
I'm
is
actually
not.
pretty good at it.
This is definitely not a horse semen. This is clay that's somehow become animated, which is fucking weird. Let's turn on that and that. Hopefully, that's now dynamic lighting to up. Yep. I can't see through that
Yep.
character because he doesn't have vision.
How did you carry a tub full of that much clay?
Benching things? I don't know. But yeah, he's gonna pop out and he's gonna do some stuff. I think he's just gonna slam Chinanos twice.
Okay, well, no one's gonna lower. I'm not even gonna get a turn. I'm just down.
Wait, what's that? 5 foot. Oh, he'll have to move forwards anyway. He's stood on the table. He's gonna decide whose 2 attacks are against. Although if the person goes down, the other attack will go onto the other one. Cool, so you're gonna get 1 each. So first on Rimp. Damn it, why doesn't this thing have macros set up? This is bullshit! 11, I think, misses her? Yes, she has an AC of 12. She handily dodges to the side as this thing leaps out of a barrel and tries to slam down upon her. It then turns towards you, Chernonos, and is going to do the same thing to you. 24 for only 16.
Okay, ow.
That's then the end of its turn. Kima, you can vaguely see something leap out of a barrel and start hitting at people.
Ah, how fucking strange. A spiritual weapon.
Man, this is the angriest horse seaman I've ever seen. A 12, I think, misses it. Oh, well, it hits it, but you see it's a little too tough. Incredibly robust.
They can have a sacred flame as well.
Okay. Dex isn't exactly his best stat here, so I should probably have rolled Rimp into initiative, which I will do so shortly. He fouls and takes 11 radiant. You see the radiant damage does do all the stuffs. Yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Ah, look!
Oh, no.
Behind you!
You see the radiant damage does nothing. As he he stumbles, the radiant damage hits him and he goes, wait a minute, I have advantage on this, and rolls out of the way. Unfortunately. So yes, neither of those hit. Babs, you hear stuff in the other room.
Yep, everyone's going to have a look. Holy shit!
It's Horse Seaman, it's very angry! Be careful!
I don't think that's true. Let's try.
No, it does seem pretty angry.
It does look angry. Yes, I'm going to try to hit it with the spear. 16.
That does hit, and does 7 piercing, and it's a magical spear, so all of the damage is done.
Yeah. Second attack.
19 hits for a whopping 13.
Yep, and I will spend the key point to do flurry of blows to make 2 more unarmed strike.
Okay.
19.
Yeah,
My unarmed strikes count as magical now.
Ah,
I
okay.
think, like this thing.
Yep, I play a monk at times, and that
And
hits, so
20.
total of 17 damage. Cool. Anything else you wish to do?
No, that's it.
Keranos.
Kernonos is going to think I'm just going to try and be smart about this. I'm going to I'm going to disengage and move back to. I mean, yeah, I'm going to disengage and move back to here. And just be
Do you
like,
take the empty barrel with you?
no. I'm there and I say, there is a terrible clay golem in there that is definitely not horse semen.
Who are you so wise in the ways of horse seamen?
I'm a druid, bitch.
To be honest, I think that sounds like an improvement.
I should just realised Rimp would have gone after the clay golem as well. She would definitely not be standing around there, so she would have booked it as well.
I will cast
moving.
Shillelagh once I get there on my staff.
Cool.
Fucking bullshit.
Zephyr.
So hearing the commotion, presumably, I will 4, 5, 6. Bonus action dash 7, 8, 9. Move into.
Did you roll your
Labyrinth.
con save, by the way, Matthew? I'm not seeing it on here.
Con save?
Yeah, if the target is a creature, must succeed on DC 15 constitutes the save or have its hit point maximum reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. The target dies if this attack. Blah 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 blah. DC 15 con save.
I failed it.
Cool.
I
Your
definitely
maximum
disengage
hit points
with-
are now 19.
until I get greater restoration on me. I think it is, or lesser.
Oh,
or something.
fuck.
Zephyr.
I will, as an action, booming rapier on him.
Cool.
13?
13 misses.
Okay, and then I have the mobile feat, so I will back away from my last 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool.
And that's it for me.
Ryan will stand up from a chair that she sat on and walk down here. She'll manifest her sister. Where is it? There we go. It's that one. Right.
Is that
I
outdated?
apologise. Mildly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just removed the aura from it before
Oh.
because it's annoying. And
You
she'll.
still can.
Yeah, I'll just do it in a minute. And she'll attack the thing with the maul.
Okay. 16 hits for 15 damage. Is it magical?
It is not magical.
Cool. You see then that it does
Nothing?
nothing.
Yep. Oh.
Fucking nothing.
That's gonna be a problem. And that's me done.
Torkel. Oh no, he's not here.
Yeah.
I missed that fucking dwarf.
I missed that dwarf. On the clay golem's turn, he is going to. He's going to have a go at Babaram. That makes the most sense. Realizing that the woman behind him can't hurt him. Babaram, 2 attacks against you.
Yep,
19 for 18.
that hits.
And then con save. Cool. And then second attack. 16 for 23.
16 misses.
Lucky you. Lucky. Yeah, he's not going to move around. Can't exactly move through people. Kimar is not here.
He
Rim.
said he read back, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
not back.
Rim's going to say, guys, we could hide upstairs. Just saying. Poor Seaman's terrible, but it doesn't last too long. Babaram.
What kind of fucking sentence was that?
How is this play golem looking? Like, does it make sense to run away, or are we actually doing some damage?
I mean, he's probably going to chase after you if you run away, but he's taken a bit of damage, but not. He's not exactly on death's door.
I'm going to try to hit with the spear. 20 for
That
9,
hits, yeah.
19 for 7.
Yep, they both hit, so 16 damage.
And I'm going to try to make it a stunning strike.
Okay.
If it can be stunned. I don't know.
No, his immunities list lots of things, but not stunned in there, so yeah, he's going to have to make a con save. He makes it.
Ah. And I will make a flurry of blows.
Okay. That misses. That just hits for 5 damage.
I will make it another stunning strike. Hope he fills. Spending all the key points.
It's yeah, you can do that. Cool. So he fails and is stunned.
Good. I'm going to take a step back.
Okay.
Let's
Chenonos.
Chernonos will reach out a hand towards this creature and lich slap him.
He's stunned.
21.
That hits for 6 necrotic.
And
Which
then-
does do damage.
And then he is going to make his way kind of back here a bit. And that will be his turn.
Zephyr.
Zephyr will move in. Attempt to booming blade him once. Oh. Hang on, I don't have the extra thunder damage. Yet.
Ooh.
So, even though that is a crit, that is 0 damage.
Even though that's a crit, that's 0
Huh?
damage. What?
Isn't he immune to...
Non-magical.
Physical damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's no actual damage there. I've just
Big
realized.
thunder damage if he moves, motherfucker.
Yep.
Joke's on you if you decide to
He
run
literally,
away.
he literally can't move. But there you go. I will bonus action dash to move back, and then I think I will sit there, turning a light on and off on my face for the rest of this fight.
Ryan!
She will switch places with her echo, and then she will grapple and knock the thing prone.
Okay. So... yeah, that can be done. Yeah,
That's a turn.
cool. So he's now prone. On his turn, he does nothing.
Make athletics checks or something?
He's stunned. He automatically
Uh,
fail.
Is seeing that magic's having a limited effect.
More so than our people's weapons are.
The creature is stunned.
Until the end of
and-
your turn.
Yeah. But for now, it's stunned and prone and everything.
Which is good,
Oh,
it means that ranged attacks have disadvantage on him.
I'm just going to run up and give him a nice
roll.
bloody mace.
Is your mace magic? Because if not, it won't hurt him.
It is magic. Oh no,
good.
I'm magic.
Wait, is the mace magic or your magic? Because I remember distinctly telling you that the thing I gave you doesn't make you your weapon magical, just the damage.
Yep, you did tell me that, and I just remembered that as I rolled it.
So
Damn it.
that's right. The bludgeoning damage does nothing, but the radiant and the fire. The radiant definitely does fire. Let me have a look at his list. Fire does as well. Yeah. So you still do radiant and fire damage to him. So that's a total of 11. Better than a kick in the bollocks. Anything else you
Sure.
should do?
How's it looking?
It's had better days.
Oh yeah, I've got fucking two spirit weapons out there, haven't I? There you go. Have a fucking...
And that hits for another 8 damage. Rimp does nothing. Babs.
Bob Brown is going to walk in, make a spear attack.
Yep, that hits for 7.
Another one.
Ah.
And
Yep,
I'm
that
going
hits for
to,
10.
again, stunning striking. I'll try to.
He ignores you.
Bonus action and an arm strike.
That critically hits him for 10.
And I'm going to try to make it a stunning strike.
Still
no.
ignores you. Anything else?
No, that's me out of key points. I'm going to stand over here again.
Shinonos.
15 to there. He's on the ground, which is not my brother's slap, but
Yeah, he's no longer stunned. He's only...
Yeah.
yeah, yes. So I will cast. I'll just slap him again. Give it a shot. 11. He's on the ground.
Misses, I'm afraid.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to slide back to here.
Ziffer.
Actually, I'll just go to here.
I'm gonna
Lights
dodge.
on, lights off. Lights on. Lights off. Rayanne.
Dodge.
Cool. Craig Golem, you say you have him grappled.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the rules. I think it's only if they're twice the size of you that they can break it for free.
You can't grapple something that's 2 sizes larger than you.
Wait, there's a line somewhere that suggests there's some sort of tricky thing for grappling bigger things for you, but I've never found the rule that explains it. It's kind of one of the weird things from the first book.
Apparently, looking in the compendium, there's different grapple rules for monsters.
But yeah, I can grapple
Just
something.
related to the fact that they
that's
usually have a DC.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some rule somewhere about ship. It's weird. I don't know. So you have him grappled, and he's prone. He's gonna attempt to. He's gonna cast. No, I don't see. I should have done that earlier. Actually, it wouldn't have been that useful. He's gonna beat on Rayanne with disadvantage because she's annoying him.
That's fair.
16.
Misses.
24.
Also misses. Well,
24
that hit,
misses?
Sorry.
So
my-
you can
my
fuck
brain.
off.
It's likely that it's
Alright.
not a crit, though. Although crit is not that bad.
No.
Yep.
And a con save from you. You make it. Cool. Kima.
Fuck it, we'll go for another swing with the mace. See, boy.
That doesn't hit.
And a do for it.
That does hit for 6 damage.
Going round, you're doing splendidly.
Kill it a bit quicker, please.
Babaram.
Babaram will walk up, do spear attack,
Yep, that hits.
and bonus action
That
and arm
hits.
strike.
Oh, wait, okay. How do you want to do this?
I just start like crushing the skull until like it's just tiny pieces of clay, or like
It doesn't have a skull, it's just made of clay. Just stomp on its head.
its head.
Wait for the dry crunch of the skull shattering, and you just stomp this clay flat. It's just a boot print on the floor, and it's not
That's
moving
my skull.
anymore. You just stand there for a while waiting, and you guys are out of combat. This combat music.
A small hole in the gun now, and horse semen starts erupting from it.
Yeah, your boot stinks of horse semen.
There it is.
Does any one of you, by any chance, know the Greater Restoration, though?
Yes.
The what?
Greater Restoration? I feel a bit like, as in my maximum hit points, it's or something.
My maximum hit points also feel a little off today. Maybe I haven't aligned my chakra correctly.
I mean, you say today, did you read the slam ability, Matthew?
I know. I am aware. I used the clay golem recently. It's a motherfucker.
Then it was easily taken down by this party. Just setting it on the weaker ones first was harsh.
Because I beat it at initiative and everyone got to go before me. Yes, everyone go on initiative. Fuck you.
Gamer, how many times are you able to cast Greater Restoration?
1.
Once per day, okay. I guess
No,
it's
just once.
just once? How?
Diamond does worth at least 100 gold. Does it use it? Remember.
I think it consumes.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
A spell consumes it.
Turn brings out his like money pouch, which is made out of like a dead, slightly sewed up badger.
It's a gnome scrotum. We all know it's a gnome scrotum. Why are you beating about the bush?
A gnome scrotum, and then he just pours like gold onto the table, and then like take 100 of that. Heal me.
The 100, the money is not the issue. It's replenishing the supplies once I spend it. How badly are both your points reduced?
Quite bad, since this will last forever. That's more the thing.
I am on half hit points basically, and I will not be able to bear it. I could be taken out by some fairly aggressive goblins.
Rimp, do you Rimp?
What?
Rimp,
What?
do you by any chance have diamond dust on this ship, which is not animated?
Did you say horse semen?
No, diamond dust.
What semen?
Diamond.
Diamond semen?
No,
That's
dust.
crazy talk. Nah, why don't I jump into this building?
I think we found Rimp's fetish.
There had to be some way of breeding animals on board here. You don't need dust to breed animals.
No,
This used to be a
we
big colony with lots of people and things. You know, we had to make do with stuffs.
That semen must have been very past its sell-by date then.
It was.
It tried to kill us. Of course it was. Oh my days.
we need the diamond dust to heal ourselves a bit from that weird semen thing which came out of the barrel.
I'm afraid. Welcome to Adam Games Involved. I'm afraid I don't have any diamond dust. I have a diamond. How long would you take to crush it into the dust?
Anyone
A
have
bit of
tools?
time.
I have no idea.
Well, I can give you this diamond. It's worth 102 gold pieces. So here you go. Maybe you could trade it for dust. I love the way I'm saying dust, like it's a weird word. Who wants dust? I mean, when they could have semen. Well,
I could perform it once then. We should be able to find some way to grind up that diamond later to replenish my supplies, but just one of you needs it the most.
Me. For fuck's sake, look at my bar.
Your what?
I mean,
his bar.
Maybe on your femininity, but I'm not quite understanding what you're talking about.
Chirnono just like indicates the money he's put down. It's just like, this buys goods and services.
Alright, I'll fucking...
I want your goods and your services.
I'll take your money. Have a fucking...
Like, fuck for that. Anything that Adam's going to put forward can one-shot me at the moment. It's terrifying.
Okay,
Probably
but
still
roll
planned
initiative as one incredibly angry goblin bursts out of the other horse semen barrel.
No! Alright, so you cast your restoration on me. He's like, I can feel my strength return. Thank you. It fucks, Paps. I move from there.
It was the first time I got to try out these new artificer-made gloves I'm using with the diamonds in the fingers. It's quite marvelous. Very
Very dick.
I miss my artificer.
Did we find any more diamond dust?
No, you got given a diamond worth 102 gold pieces, but you're probably going to have to wait to go back into town before you can grind it up. And while you were left, Matthew used that opportunity to beg for the Greater Restoration.
I was going to say, then guess the certain goes either way, yeah. But...
could you just chew on the diamond and make it into dust?
I do have some tools which I might be able to use, but it will still take some time.
Well, we've got like another 18 hours before we arrive at the wall, so you guys can try stuff.
I got a big hammer.
You know, I just Googled it, and while diamonds are the hardest naturally occurring substance, it can be broken with a hammer. Diamonds are susceptible to chipping and fracturing from impact. They're actually quite easy to crush up.
Where the fuck did Chinonos get access to Google from?
Look, you turned him into a woman, so he's just taking out his smartphone and he's going through Facebook right now.
That's
How are you getting married, Matthew?
He's in the process of taking Instagram pictures right now.
Yeah,
you guys walk in, Chinonos is completely naked.
I guess I will ask the others. I guess I will ask the others as well if someone is willing to help me and basically like start chipping off diamonds very slowly.
It says requires diamond dust, not diamond chips, but how much max hit point damage did you take, Eric?
I did so minus 18.
18? Yeah, I'll say you can use that other diamond to Greater Restoration. It's quite a hefty amount of your hit points.
Yep. So after the 18 hours of chipping away, very tiredly, Babylon walks to Kmart.
I mean, you'd get a point of exhaustion because you wouldn't have had a long rest like the rest of them.
It's okay, the Greater Restoration will cure that.
Yeah. Kmart, I have the diamond dust. And then sneezes and all the diamond dust.
Have I long rested by now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody would have got a long rest, and you can choose to either end his exhaustion level or the effect on his maximum hit points.
I mean, the choice is
Which
one? Sucks.
Well, okay, I shall, also...
The maximum hit points, please.
we're going to be sneaking through the forest, and he's going to roll a 1 because of exhaustion.
Well, people could have helped me, then it would maybe have gone faster. I don't know if Adam would allow that, but...
It's a bit late now, man. I already warned you about the point of exhaustion.
Just do the health.
It's done.
Yeah, thanks.
Sprinkle the dust out from my finger and thumb onto your forehead, and then just ram the thumb right into your forehead.
Wait, so he has to sit there and wait for you to put it into your specially made Thanos glove before you'll cast it. Wait here. Wait. Does anybody have a funnel? I need a funnel.
Well, I assume my artificers were smart enough to apply a loading mechanism.
I like that you referred to them as my artificers. Like,
Grim, how much longer before we arrive?
About an hour.
Good, I will sit down then for an hour. Can I roll hit dice to heal myself
you
now?
definitely can take a short rest, yeah.
I basically fall asleep for an hour, like a power nap.
Cool.
I stand over him and watch him sleep.
Gently masturbating.
As a man or a woman?
I don't know on that.
It's a good question.
Oh, do I roll again today?
Yeah, new day, new you.
How many days is it lasting for?
3D2.
Yeah, I think you rolled it, didn't you? Did you roll it?
No, I didn't roll for the...
Still a woman.
Still a
How
woman.
many-
3D2, that's how many days this chip change lasts for. It's 5 days.
Right, still got big birth-giving Minotaur hips.
Cool, so you... Cool!
And now you've got horrifying udders too.
Nope, vetoing that one. Keep your fucking weird fashions out of here.
Look at me and my creepy udders. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Rest them on Bab's head.
Right, so... why have I just pasted
Does
two
anyone
backgrounds?
need milk for their cereal?
So much for vetoing it, eh, Matt?
You did this to me! Dude.
You get to veto, or you get to make that joke, Matt. Udders or no udders.
There's no others here. I'm pouring it from this jug.
There's no other way. There's no other way.
Oh, I hate life.
So I'm just quickly setting up tokens because I realise I have dynamic lighting on to represent the fog that's there, but people without dark vision, they can still see through fog-ish. So yeah. So I'm just quickly changing things. So no dragging tokens in or out when you get to the next map.
Is it dark there, or is it just fog?
It's just fog.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I said people without dark vision, they can still see. It's just your vision's limited. That's all it is. You can only see so far into fog.
Yep.
I think dark vision's one of the most pain in the arse rules that D&D has.
Yeah, but it's kind of a core one.
Yeah.
And over 20 it makes it even easier. Like, when I'm playing real life, I usually don't bother with it, since it's really annoying, like, counting it out.
Oh, look at me, I play Roll20. And I play in real life. Oh, my name's Eric, and I'm so clever. Fuck you, Eric!
That's what I was going for. That's just how you
Don't talk about real life
But it
games,
does make,
right?
like, over 20...
How fucking dare you? Cool.
Over 20, it makes it so much easier.
Shut up, Eric! Anyway, you guys
Right,
arrive.
Adam, you can have friends one day for real life games. It's fine.
Friends? Matthew, friend?
Eh.
Okay, so you guys eventually arrive. Rimp ties off the rope and throws it over the other side. Right, there should be enough rope for you all to get down now. Good luck, so long, and
Thanks for all the fish.
you
If you
brought
just think
fish.
goodbye.
Oh, no, sorry.
I would throw those barrels of horse semen that have gone out of date overboard while we're away.
As I literally said, there was only one barrel of horse semen left. All the rest are just elk's blood, which I will add you never touched.
No, I bathed in that. That's why I've got this lovely shiny coat today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I?
I'm
No,
dri-
you know what? It's fine.
Turnos is dripping ever so slightly from places.
Oh God,
Bro.
your newfound womanhood.
Gross, I say as I jump on the zip lines.
It awakens something in you.
Gross and awakens something.
you arrive at the bottom of the wall, and it's nice and bottom of wall-ish. You do see and hear the incredibly loud flowing river. You are unable to hear each other, and also those of you who are afraid of water, not that fond of the flowing river. So, wait, I did move you guys over, didn't I? Yes, you're over here. What would you like to do?
Now, children, listen carefully. The first time we tried this, something big and gruesome jumped out of the water.
It's very loud. We can't. What are you saying?
What?
I mime a giant monster coming out of the water.
Oh,
I'm not that big. Okay, I'm pretty big. What is he doing? Why is he thrusting his hips? Whatever. I'm gonna go jump over the water and avoid giant monsters.
cool. Does anybody have a strength less than 10?
I do have disadvantage on my thing, but I don't think that really matters.
Actually, I think that reduces it by 5 or something. I don't know, but you've also got your plus 2 strength, so you're fine.
For just the jumping rules, it doesn't.
It reduces your passive in an ability, like your passive perception and stuff.
It's pretty much the passive jumping I'm asking about. So, anyway.
I've got a 9, and I cannot touch the water.
Roll me a nature or history check. History, terrible. Cool. Yeah, you don't remember anything.
Tornados has big long arms, so he can try and catch you as you jump, because you're pretty close to it and pull you the last little bit of the way, maybe.
He hisses
Help
at you.
him across?
Sorry?
How many days have gone by?
1.
Oh, yeah, definitely still afraid of water.
I help him across?
What's wrong with the metal man? Oh no, sorry, no one can hear me.
She mutters quietly to herself.
I'll stand by the water and reach out one big long hand so you can jump and I can grab him
from the other side of the shore.
I mean,
from literally 80
here.
foot away.
I will go here and I'll hold out a big long strong arm to catch him the last little bit and pull him onto the land. Because he's 9, he's very close, so I'm hoping I can just grab him and yank it the last little bit of the way.
It's up to you, Zephyr. I trust you to play the cat.
Ryan comes up behind Zephyr, grabs him and throws him.
Ternonos tries to catch him at the other end.
Cool. Roll athletics to throw Zephyr. Roll a dex.
Just push it to the water.
Just a straight dex check to catch.
Oh, dead. No! I'm going to be strong, man. I just smack him into the water.
I see you going bad and cast water walk on Zephyr.
It takes 10 minutes to
Yes,
get water walk.
reaction. Cool, so Zephyr, you're standing there looking across and you're like, maybe I trust Genonos. I mean, why wouldn't I? What could the... Wait, and all of a sudden Rand throws you. Genonos with his long arms slaps you down. You land in the water. Zeph, can you roll for me a stealth roll, please, with disadvantage? As you hit this water. A 10. I'm going to roll an active perception. Why not? Not that. That. Because... Wait, what's the passive perception? Yeah, the passive perception's high enough. Let's roll an active one. 13. Yeah. A tentacle reaches up and slaps at you, Zeph. 15?
Misses, I think? Yeah, misses, I guess.
That misses, you're able to get out of the water and combat is over.
Okay.
You're now damp.
I jump into this bush and just start rolling around in it, trying to get all the water off me.
What did you say, Matthew?
Was it like an octopus tentacle?
It was exactly like an octopus tentacle. It was almost identical to an octopus tentacle. You could almost call it identical.
Okay. So these are like 2 shorter jumps, aren't they? So we can probably make those.
He probably can there.
But remember, otherwise summon this crocodile and just like make a bridge from the crocodile, like crocodile.
Yeah, Zephyr should be able to make that, but it's up to him.
Well, Zephyr will be in this bush until he gets the all the water off him. However long it takes, and however much tentacles that may attract.
4 years later. Damn it! I want combat. You're able to.
Why do I have to have so many moving parts?
That's what she said. Stop dragging in your random ass DM rewards.
It's a bridge. I'm helping Zephyr with it.
The divine crocodile just shakes its head like, I'm being used as a fucking bridge. This is
Yep.
I don't know. Jump over the last guy.
Cool. So everybody's able to get across, okay. You still can't hear each other. What would you like to do? Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Once everyone's over, Chernonis just starts like marching ahead. People can't talk.
Devorim is trying to say something.
Sees the door. Cast Shillelagh.
On the door?
Yes.
Yes.
It is made out of wood, right?
Does it count as a club?
Ren tries to wave at people to go round.
Alright, Chernonis goes. He didn't really like the guy in there anyway.
Wow.
Knows that he didn't like him.
Just because a guy's undead doesn't mean you have to judge him, douche.
It actually does.
It really doesn't.
It does. They hate all living.
No, they don't. That's a generalization. Not all undead hate the living.
Some of them truly despise us.
I guess we're still not able to speak, right?
No, it's you could have if you went inside, but outside the roaring river is too loud. Oh, and you would have seen going up here that there is a bridge that you could have used to cross the water without getting wet.
Oh.
Now we know. I should not be going first. Someone else, go faster.
I have no idea where you're walking to, so...
I have no hit points.
we also lost someone, but no one hears me, so...
Yeah, so they're never found.
Cool. So you're up to the log bridge, as it were. Just needs acrobatics to cross it.
Ray will echo swap. Cross.
I really hate that subclass. And you said I can't kill her off. Or did you say I should try to kill her off? I forget now.
I said none of these things.
Is an 18 enough?
Yeah, 18's plenty.
Is 24 enough?
Yes, 24's plenty.
Chernonos eyes the log like suspiciously and then looks at his hoofs.
The log eyes you back.
Mimic!
Ray will try to hold the log steady.
Shaking it every now and then. Ooh.
Okay, I guess I'll give it a shot. Could turn to ammo, but I like my wild chase for other things. Acrobatics check. Do I get advantage for Ray trying to help?
But holding the log bridge, the log's pretty fucking still anyway. She's basically just touching the bridge as you're crossing it. You're
I'm part
fine.
mountain goat.
Kimar. Kimar steps to the thing. Ray moves her hand away and he's like, "Whoa!" The bridge doesn't move at all. And you land in the water. Can I get a stealth check from you, please, Kimar? I will once again roll for the perception because their passive perception is better than that. Perceptions. You're loud as fuck. You scream as you land in this water, but whatever's under there just seems to ignore you. You know what that is? Favoritism. Mixed with a little bit of racism. So you're able to swim and get out.
It's a very bracing start to the day. Ugh.
What?
And as you guys continue on,
Sorry, I was going to say, before we get too close to, like, once it starts to turn more silent than screaming, I would gather everyone around and cast Pass Without a Trace. Just so I'm not trying to do it once we're too close.
There is a midpoint where you can sort of hear the screaming, and it's far enough away that you can talk, but you know that those things wouldn't be near here because it's too loud for them. So that's easily done.
So,
anything else you want to do to prep before heading into this silent region?
Cernos spends a couple of seconds muttering, and spores come off him and cover everybody, dampening the sound they make as they move, and also like kind of obscuring vision with this cloud of spores.
Ryan will manifest an echo and let the echo move with the party. And stay back.
You have to stay within 30 feet of it though, don't you?
Not anymore.
Fucking subclass. It's so broken. Cool! You do that. Anything else anybody wants to do? Hello?
Just have silence ready as a backup, front of my mind. Not held, but ready to go.
Pass without a trace from everybody who's actually there. Rand's back at the bar.
It's never been with us.
I'm wearing...
Stealth check, right?
Huh?
Did you want stealth checks?
Yeah, stealth checks, please. Don't forget you get a +10.
Why did I even bother getting his Bertuzzi?
Dude.
I mean, you could have taken your armor off. I did give you plenty of time to prep.
I'm not sure why I didn't. I wasn't sure what kind of armor I was wearing. 9, so 19.
Yep.
So how am I wearing scale?
Okay, so 15. Oh. Yeah, no, that's all of you, isn't it? I was about to say there's one missing, but no, there isn't, because they're not actually here. You feel that so far you are perfectly stealthy, even though Kimar's being fucking loud.
My spores do their work.
You're just on the DC there.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't know the exact way, so I need someone else to lead. But okay, so we carry on.
And I'll give you 100 foot before you have to make another stealth roll.
Ray's echo will be moving in that direction.
Cool.
Remembering that there's some water that'll...
Basically, as you get to this little divotty bit here is when you need to make your next stealth check.
Okay. We'd all be kind of gathered together here,
Yeah.
probably. We're moving as a little
Yeah, I imagine you move as a party.
Where's the echo not came along?
No.
Mostly just faff.
Yeah, that's better.
17's fine.
Wow.
With a 13, I'm afraid I'm going to need you to roll initiative. As springing from the cliff, something's going to dive at you. The DC is 15. If we pass without a trace, and I did say you could take off your armor if you wanted.
I mean, it wouldn't have changed anything. The first roll was the 2.
No, I suppose. Initiative. Clickety clocks.
What? So why isn't the echo with us?
Oh, it is. It's just didn't want to mess about with bringing a token in.
Oh, okay. There should be a token.
The token wasn't set up for me to see through, so...
Okay. I just feel there should be a token here if there's going to be a fight, because we might need the stronger fighter to protect us.
There we go.
Thank you.
Right. So you... I mean, it is a reaction that it pounces and attacks. You guys are closely gathered enough that I will say that it's going to hit a random one of you, though. So Sending and skipping onto the battle music. So using its reaction, it leaps. Oh. Makes one claw attack. What? How far does it leap? Pounces up to 50 feet. So it pounces from the top of the cliff. It can easily hit any one of you. Especially with its reach. So I'm going to roll a d4 because of the 4 people gathered around where the noise came from. Kimar's safe. Rand's 4, Babs, you're 1. Cool, it's going after the echo.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So it leaps down here, landing in this little divot and claws at the echo. Meow. 18 for 22.
Echo is gone.
Cool.
Ooh.
Rand, how far away were you again?
This is what you get for trying to be smart.
I may not be part of this combat.
Cool. Babram, you see this creature sort of looking around confused at the meal that it thought it just nailed, but clearly missed.
Yeah, I'm going to try to hide, so just like stealth.
Okay. You can just stand still, hide, stealth. Roll your stealth
Well,
check.
so does it seem like if I hide, like basically be very silent and back off, that it would not know where I am?
Yes, it won't actively know where you are, but if it moves forwards and hits something, then it might like knock into you and realise that you're not a tree,
Yeah, no,
for
true.
instance.
I'm more like do I get does it get an attack opportunity? It says 10 feet falls.
It just used its reaction to pounce, so it's used its
Okay.
reaction. You'd know that.
Fair. So I'm going to action hide, to stealth check with disadvantage. 22.
Yep. It
So
can't
go to-
see or hear you.
Carefully back away.
As you move near that deer, it does sort of start inflating. It seems nervous that you're stood near it.
I will walk further away from that thing.
Can you move your full movement while stealthed? I thought you could only move half while keeping yourself quiet.
Question.
It would break your stealth to move your full movement.
I guess I would move less.
20.
You can't move.
Over there.
I think if you move through its space, it definitely would notice you. Excuse me, just coming through. Zephyr.
Zephyr will action stab it normally, not a booming blade.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Why would you stab
I
it
wouldn't get
normally and
sneak
not
attack.
do? Why would you not do a booming blade?
booming blade has. Oh, do you know what? It can already hear me.
Yeah. Ask him for a friend. I'll let you keep that attack roll though. So if it moves, it takes 8 thunder damage.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then I am going to bonus action hide.
While stood next to it, cool.
And then move. Well, I'm banking on, the sound thing. I don't know.
It's already used its reaction. I keep telling people this. But anyway, Kimar.
Kimar is going to turn his head slightly away, put his hand over his mouth. Put one hand just over his mouth and whisper silence. Originating here. Beyond the pointy thing. Here.
You should be
Is that
able to
not
drag out a thing from DM tools? No, templates. You can drag out a 10-foot radius, 20-foot radius.
Templates, 20-foot radius.
Would that negate the thunder damage?
It would, yeah.
I don't get.
That's small potatoes compared to how hard this thing hits.
Does thunder damage go away completely in silence?
I'm then going to move over here. Make a signal to everybody else with my arms out, and then arms out to the side, up and down, and then just Gesture everyone towards me.
Can you roll a stealth for how quietly you whispered your spell thing? And I really want you to roll badly, because Kenanos really wants you to roll badly. Yay! He heard you as you loudly shouted your... Silence, wench! No, it's fine. It means you can still move. He's used his reaction, so he wouldn't have got to attack you or anything. You can move to wherever, but it means he'll be heading for Babaram.
Okay.
Instead of going after Kenanos.
I'm gonna do nothing.
Cool. As he moves in that direction, although in silence now, which means he'll be disadvantaging, he bumps into Babaram. Thunder damage doesn't do anything to him, and he's going to make... Yeah, unfortunately. It's the silent spell, it negates that.
I didn't know that. Is that universal?
It's in the spell.
I also didn't know that, but I just noticed all creatures are immune,
Yeah. So it's going to move over there, and it gets to make 2 attacks. With disadvantage, because it can't see you, Babaram. It's just bumped into you and vaguely knows that you're not a person. You're not a person, it knows you're not a bush. So it's going to bite at you. A 26?
No, luckily it's a 26.
Yeah. It's disadvantage.
Whoa.
He rolled really well. You are now grappled.
Yeah.
And second attack, it's going to claw at you while holding you in its mouth. It'll be a straight roll because you are restrained.
Yep.
29 for 22.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool. It chews on you and starts flinging you about. Rayan, how far away were you?
It can't make both its attacks against the same target.
Oh, it can't. Oh, in that case, you still have 21 hit points. Again, it's the problem with West Marches. I forget the things I've set up. In that case, it won't do its second attack, because as far as it's concerned, something made a noise. It came down, it's got it in its mouth. El Grapoid. Rayan.
Will manifest an echo, and it will start slowly advancing towards where the party was.
Cool.
Because it could only move 30 feet around.
Yeah, I imagine it was quite a ways back that you stood, feeling very proud of yourself. Kenanos.
Kenanos is going to walk 10, 50, 20. As he goes by, he's going to grab Babaran's leg and getting quite angry because this is because he needs the fucking advantage. He's going to release Nature's Wrath, so he's going to rage. He's going to try and rip this dwarf in half. I mean, out of the creature's mouth.
Okay. DC 17 athletics check.
Oh. That was unfortunate.
As Kenanos grabs you, Babaram, he looks in your eye and you're like, yes, this is great. And then he runs off with your shoe.
Pulls your shoe off.
Babaram just shakes his head.
Pulls your shoe off, shrugs, puts it quietly on the ground, and then walks another 10 foot through there.
Babaram tries to shout something, but there's no sound because it is silent.
Babaram, you are bleeding heavily.
Yeah, I'm going to try to escape. So disadvantage because of exhaustion. But
and you're restrained, yeah.
I've squat nimbleness though. Don't know if that helps. Like counters it.
It does.
Yeah.
I think.
You have advantage, so that'd be a straight roll.
Go. Let's see.
All those squats are coming handy. Yeah, you're able to slip out of its teeth.
So
Flex your mighty squat booty.
Slip out, and I'm carefully going to back off from the thing.
Who is it that casts Pass Without a Trace, by the way?
It was me, but it's not concentration.
No, but it's only while they're within a certain aura of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm never entirely sure about that one for Pass Without Trace.
Do you not have the spell?
I do, but like, companions, for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you. Is that like,
duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Okay, so they do have to remain within 30 feet. I've heard lots of arguing on that. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay. Zephyr. I should have probably asked after your turn, Zephyr. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna bonus action stealth.
Okay. I mean,
Rogue shit.
he can't see you or hear you at all, so you automatically succeed. He is blind and deafened.
Okay, then I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's my stealth check in case he does come out of it, I guess.
Cool.
Nothing
Kima.
for me.
Kimal looks around for Rayan. Any side? Nope.
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 Glance at Coconut and say, just shrug and mouth Rayan. And then
Looks back vacantly at you with his skull face.
point my hand in that direction.
Her skull face.
You should try to make sure everyone can see it. And I am going to hopefully not triggering any more of these cunts. I am going to first I'm going to cast spiritual weapon inside the islands on the thing.
Does it have a vocal component, spiritual weapon?
Does, sorry, yeah, I'm not. I'm going to move first. Stealth roll, innit?
Yeah. This thing has not been... Oh, it has been hit, wasn't it? It was stabbed. It's not been hit hard, but I feel like fighting it and is not exactly the best option. Running away might be smarter. 17's fine. I've already told you what the DC is.
Okay, and now I'm out of it. I'll very stealthily again try and whisper in the fucking spiritual weapon.
Okay. You roll another stealth roll for me as you try to whisper a spell with vocal components. I mean, that will hit it.
Why do you
Is
keep
my
trying?
mic not on or something? Can nobody hear you?
I mean, we all heard you.
Yeah, it's weird.
That 8 damage is worth summoning 2 more of them.
I think 2's a bit much, but I will. Another one's gonna join the party. Why not? Can somebody roll me a D1, 3, 4, 5, 6? Roll me a D6. 2 from and roll me a D10. Fucking hell. Okay, so from 10 feet away. The way I was doing it,
We're all gonna die.
it would be 5 feet away. But anyway, no, from very close, hiding in the trees, you see another one of these fuckers appear, and with its reaction, it's going to leap at and claw at Kemar. Actually, yeah, claw.
Fuck.
24. 13.
That hits.
Why?
Can you roll for the
Stand
concentration on
concentrated.
silence?
Oh man. Why?
At this point, Kmar realized we done fucked up.
Silence drops just before their turn. Can everybody remind me of what their latest stealth rolls were, please?
I didn't make one.
Ah.
I mean, I'm not moving or doing much, right? I guess I would have been walking over here. I don't know.
This all kind of happens at once. Kemar's leapt upon, and can you give me a stealth roll, Giannos, please?
Most kind. Alright, let's see how this goes.
And you're more than 30 feet from Kemar.
14.
Yeah, 14 does not make the DC. Zephyr, yours was a 15, plus you had the plus 10, so that would have been 25. Babs, yours was pretty high as well, wasn't it?
36.
36, yeah.
If I'm in still in the best rabbit phrase.
Ah, yeah. Why, Kemar? Why? I
Yeah.
said
I
to
have
you.
been lovely thing.
You were
I love these
safe, but
creatures.
now no more.
You had to get that 8 damage on, alright? It might have killed it. We would have got an XP from kill. Oh, wait, no.
Gareth, can you do me a favour and roll me 2D... No, not 2D20. 1d30.
How many more show up?
5. Okay, I'd say you. Jeez, I'm trying to remember what I had in my head. I'd say where you are on the map now is roundabouts where your echo is. So you're.
Okay.
To be honest, I after making that ruling, I feel like I could have fucking said anything. You know what? You can move 5 foot forwards.
You've gotten stuck in a bog.
I don't understand. It's like, yes, you know what what is wrong with you, Dave? Do you want everybody to die?
It's fun, man.
Giranos walking down to you and only
You're having fun, you fuck.
Only using its bite attack. It bites
600 more up here.
25.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You are now grappled and restrained.
Oh, wait, I was raging. Thank fuck for that.
Well, the good news is your rage stays up.
Ah!
Kimar against you. A 21 for 41 damage.
Fucking Christ! 9, 8, 9, 8.
Now grappled and restrained.
We appreciate.
In their defense, he deserved it. And you're not concentrating on anything, Ryan.
Echo moves.
Save us, Rihanna's Echo.
Enter.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
It was going so well.
It was. Giranos. What do?
I can't cast Spiritual Weapon, unfortunately, so... I like to be doing a little thing.
Maybe you can do Thunderclap or something.
Do you have Thunderclap? That'd be great.
I guess I can cast Gentle Repose on myself, so that...
Do you still have a bit of that horse?
Horse semen. I smear horse semen on it.
If I turned into a very small animal, like a mouse or something, would I fall out of its jaws and be safe?
Or into its mouth, you know.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. If you transformed into something smaller than you, it would confuse the fuck out of it, and you'd be able to get away.
Okay.
With this is supposed to be more like a puzzle than a death thing, you know. How do we be quiet? How do we do this? I cast Spiritual Weapon. You could have just walked on. You could have just walked on.
I am going to transform into a creepy little field mouse with a skull on its face, and just, like before its jaws just like hop and try and land on the ground. I'm a raging field mouse right now.
I'm angry.
I'll turn into a field mouse and try and scurry off.
Cool. You feel much happier and safer. You don't need to make a deck save. Oh, no, it's not concentration. Possible trace. You don't need to make a stealth roll for that because field mice, they're pretty fucking quiet and tiny.
Yeah, probably too small for this thing to even care about eating.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got 20-foot movement now. So I'm going to 20-foot move to there, and then I'm going to dash 20 foot to there.
Oh, is it bonus action wild shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to leap and hide in this book. Little raging field mouse going.
The rest of you see this tiny mouse leap at Kimar. You fucking idiot!
At his throat, like ripping.
And then just like jump into this bush. And just like, nope, I'm hiding in here.
Cool.
That's me. I'm gonna go check out my dogs real quick.
Babaram.
Let's see. So Kmar is currently being held by this one.
He seems to be enjoying it. It's fine.
Yeah, I have to stealth though. So action stealth.
Or you could. Oh. Could you do a silence? I don't know. I can't remember who it was that's doing stuff. Oh no, it's fucking Kimar that does the silence.
Only Kmar. Yeah.
God damn it!
As I said, some would be more helpful in situations like this. Like Babaran can walk away basically now, but he will move.
Dave, when I messaged you and said, "Can you kill Matthew for me?" I meant in real life, not in the game. Jeez.
Babaran will stand over here and look out. Ooh, waterfall. Does it seem like if we get close to the waterfall, will maybe help us?
Yeah. You're basically. I mean, you could jump off the edge of the cliff, and you reckon. Actually, I can't remember what radius I said from the waterfall was kind of a safe zone, but no, I'd say 25 foot from the waterfall is kind of a safe zone. So you're pretty close to a safe zone.
How far down is it?
10 foot, maybe 15. You won't take any damage from jumping it or slowly lowering yourself.
But movement is half right, so I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I will spend the... No, this turn. Safety points.
Cool. Zephyr.
Just in case.
If I moved over, could I, like, I don't know, stab the thing in the hand to try to get it to release Kimar?
I don't think it's gonna really. It's not in his hand. It's in his mouth, and he's looking to eat Kimar.
You can do the help action, like stealth help.
Just whispering Kimar's ear. I believe in you.
I don't know. I'm gonna like.
It's probably more. You fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
What are you doing?
Action, get ready to help him open the jaw as he tries to squirm free, and bonus action, hide.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
So you're doing the help action.
Yeah.
Kimar.
Oh, seeing that they're helping me, I'm going to completely change what I was going to do and try and break out of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
underclass.
advantage. Cool. 17. You are just able to prise this creature's jaws apart.
Can I grab a stick and lob it?
What, as a bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action, item interaction, whatever.
Yeah, I suppose you can grab a stick and throw it.
I want to throw it in that direction.
I thought you enjoyed playing with these creatures. Why are you trying to distract them?
Playing fetch now.
Ah. Okay. Roll a dex check to see how far you throw this stick.
Oh, why dex?
Because it's throwing a stick. You kind of throw it like a little bit over here. This one uses its reaction to leap over and claw at where the stick lands. The other one seems disinterested in that because food has just fallen from its mouth.
I'm
Oh,
not sure whether I should even try moving. In fact, they've both used a reaction. Oh, fuck it! I'm going to try and dash for the river. Run for the river.
The one that was grappling you has not used its reaction.
In that case, I will not. I will just.
You can. Ah, shit. You can get very close. Like it would. You'd be nearly near the distraction zone before its thing. If you could lure it 5 foot closer to the waterfall, you'd feel like it would not be as aware of where people are around it.
I'm just going to make myself really
He's
small
used his
where I
action
am.
already.
Action to get out. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, so you're not stealthing at all. You've just landed on the floor. You've picked up a stick, hucked it, and that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to just stay down low.
You could move safe so you're closer to it. Because this one can't attack you. It's only this one.
Safety's relevant. I'll have to do a stealth check.
No. I mean, maybe a reaction pounce. That's true. You're plus 10.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay very low where I am right now.
Okay, so you're not moving. Can I get a stealth check from you, please?
Stealth check for not moving.
For not moving. It's either that or it's just going to attack you. Cool. A 24.
24.
It doesn't know where you are. None of them do. I think everybody's now got stealth checks that are sufficient enough.
Is that when Rayen runs up? I'm here, guys!
I see you guys. You're stood exactly over there. She throws sticks at you. This one that leapt towards the stick starts venturing north, feeling around the edge of this cliff, looking for whatever it was that escaped it. The other one, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starts heading this-ish direction, sniffing around and scrambling. Neither of them seem to be doing anything, just kind of rooting around for whatever it was that was making noise. Ran.
She'll move her echo a bit further. I'm just going to move my tokens so I can
Yeah,
get
that's
to see.
fine.
Does anyone look like they're in massive imminent danger?
I'll let
That's
the
a
party
yes.
declare that.
Not
Fine, it's fine.
anymore. Unless Kmart decides to do spiritual weapon again.
Oh yeah, spiritual weapon's still up, Kmart, if you wanted to attack. Could have done that instead of the stick.
Well, as no one seems to be being mauled right now, she will not attempt to distract them.
Okay. Kenonos.
Kronos, the little mouse, is going to move along to here.
Wait one second, I'm just going to quickly put this down to show... I'll change that to 25. This is basically the safe zone for waterfall noise.
Right, I'm a little mouse, so I'm going to go...
Oh yeah, you can move. Jeez, you could climb on this fucker and ride him like a jockey.
Yeah, I'll just dash along until I'm next to the water.
Okay.
I'm like, here to look at the way I came. My little mouse rage ending.
Not a problem. Babaram, although you're now more than 30 feet away from the guys if they want to stealth.
Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. You've ended your turn, Babaram.
I forgot about that.
I'm going to try to climb down stealthily.
Cool.
17.
Yeah, that's easily stealthy enough. You can
Yeah.
make it into the safe zone without triggering anything. Zephyr.
I will move away from it and attempt to hide.
Cool.
Nice.
Zephyr? Zephyr, where are you? Zephyr! Zephyr!
5, 7, 8.
And now the person without.
Right, guys, you ready for this?
Oh, dear.
Without.
Again, he likes this sort of thing. I don't know why you guys are worrying about it.
Okay, I am going to try the old stick trick. I'm looking to put it somewhere up here.
Usually it's an action to pick something up and throw it, but...
Don't you have a spiritual weapon out?
I did have someone, didn't I?
Yeah.
That could probably make some noise.
If it hit something like a tree or...
Or this guy that stood up near where you summoned it.
It was there, wasn't it?
This little fella. Hit that, screeches.
Yes.
I'm going to move it
Piss off the wildlife.
up next to the cliff and I'll have it twat the rock.
Cool. Roll an attack roll and get anything other than the nat one.
Oh God, why did you have to say that?
Just not on that one, it's fine.
Not on that one. All right.
There you go, not on that one. Cool, you bang it, the one next to you leaps over, and both of them are distracted by this. They've used their reactions to strike at your spiritual weapon.
Okay, in that case, if they're both reacted, I am going to...
I swear to God, if you're like, I cast Fireball, then I will drag more of these fuckers in.
I've just realised I've got inspiration on my sheet as well. I could have probably used that. So,
I'm starting to doubt that I gave you inspiration.
We get...
Okay, you move into the safety zone, and that's you out of initiative as these two things scrabble around, wander around, trying to find whatever the fuck it was that was stupid enough to shell their spiritual weapon when they were perfectly safe. Brienne slowly glides over. Hey guys.
Mouse Chernonos is going to climb up onto into Babram's beard.
Babaram, you're being attacked by a tiny
He
rodent.
will, try to get you out of the beard. Try to grapple you.
I mean, you can catch him. I'm just a little mouse.
And just
There's a little mouse that has, for some reason, got like antlers and a tiny skull face.
I just put the mouse on Darren's shoulder then.
Back
Just
to the
try-
beard.
Try to go back to the beard and then I'll pick it up again and again on the shoulder.
Ray will switch places with her echo and go, everyone okay?
Kind of. Why did you need to cast a spiritual weapon? Either way,
I actually forgot about the way I was using the sticks last time. Well, I went to use a spiritual weapon to do that instead, and I was like, oh shit, as soon as I did it, I went, oh, damn it.
either way, is this maybe, I don't know what's next in the forest, but maybe we can sit down here for a moment since we can make a bit of noise.
This is a safe spot. You guys have short rested here before. Or some people have.
Very well. Everyone sits down.
Says a water buffalo idly passing by. You guys have rested here before.
Chernonos transforms back into himself. As he does, he appears with his hands on Babaram's shoulders.
Everyone, this is the point where he starts to ignore just things Ernest is doing.
Starting to think he might just be fucking with you a little bit.
There's just a slight
Well,
that was off right.
Yeah, short rest goes off no problem. Wait a minute, wait. Does Kima cast any more fucking spells when you guys are having a short rest?
I don't know. How long does Best Without a Trace do, though?
It only lasts an hour, so I'll have to cast it again. But I can do that.
You'll find near the waterfall.
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk as long as it's not like shouting or booming blading or I don't fucking know. Power word kill would probably summon them as well. If any of you are gonna cast that.
Now that you say it,
would be quite helpful.
But yeah,
so the ones who have been in this forest before, what's next? Is it much further?
This
Where
is
you
as
go?
far as we got. We can't go to the north, that's blocked off. I think the south is also blocked. I think we should head east.
East is pretty much the only way. I mean, further north, you get into where the edge of the cliff is, and south is just more and more forest. The water gets a lot quieter, and it's absolutely not safe to the south. There's no map there. I would just say you die.
6,000 of them are there.
See a massive anthill.
Okay, well, we have to cross the river again, then.
And D20 is being a bitch. Sorry, roll 20 is being a bitch.
The D20s aren't being that kind either.
Do you feel afraid of water?
They're being consistent with my rollings.
I think he is still afraid of water. A day has
another 2 days.
Oh, I don't see a bridge nearby. I could summon the crocodile again.
I mean, when people are in my way, we're afraid of water. We usually just dip them in until they stop being afraid of it.
Well, I
don't think that's a good idea around here.
I think
Normally a good
you
idea.
did that already at the Lost River.
Yeah, we did kind of.
Yeah, it didn't fucking work then. It ain't gonna fucking work now.
Just because it didn't work the first time doesn't mean it wouldn't work the second.
We just have to throw them in. Yes, right.
Did you say first or thirst? Thirst time.
This river is a bit big to jump for most of us, I'm fairly sure.
There's a rock there. It might be a bit slippery, but
Yeah, but even if we jumped to that rock, we've then got a 10-foot run up to make the next big jump.
As I said, I could just summon the crocodile and transfer one by one over to the other side.
Maybe. Depends if anything's in the water, but
That is true.
we'll find out pretty quick if the crocodile goes in.
Maybe it will not detect the crocodile, though.
Only one way to find out.
I
You
rolled
hear something
crashed on me.
You hear something awkwardly conversing with the crocodile beneath, and then goes off in a huff when he doesn't respond.
It's the water buffalo.
Fucking war buffalo.
There we go.
I will summon the same crocodile.
Cool. You summon the crocodile. He plops into the water. Doesn't seem to have any issue. I mean, you summon him right on the edge of the waterfall.
Well, I don't know. I was from the coordinates. Otherwise, a bit up here. I can imagine that the crocodile.
Not right on the edge is smart. The crocodile gives you a shitty look, like, seriously?
just 10 feet in the air, so it plumps down. But yeah, so the crocodile's but clear.
Yeah, no, he's fine in the water. As long as he's not on the edge.
I'll take a crocodile ride across the other side. Whee!
You get halfway across, he turns and bites you. He says it's
Why?
human nature.
It cannot.
It's an
because
old
it's familiar.
fable.
It may not make the attack action.
I appreciate it.
Familiars can use in their reaction if a warlock does a thing and stuffs and whatnot.
I turn into a scorpion and sting his back.
Ah, you're familiar with the fable.
Sapphire, are you okay with riding the crocodile to the other side? I know it's still a bit like dangerous for you, but it should be fine.
I tried to climb onto Babaram's head.
My head.
Yeah. You heard what he said, Eric. He climbs onto your head. Do you stop him?
You're still on the side of the river, and Rayan can't be trusted to exist.
I don't know how this looks like because Babaram is quite short.
He actually looks taller with a cat on his head.
I like the Rian can't be trusted to exist comment.
Everyone just does another side, climbs on top of the crocodile with Sapphire on his head. It's
Like
right.
As a dignified, important member of the community back in my dimension.
He just goes, "We should have gone for the skeletons."
Have to be done at some point.
I will desummon the crocodile.
I'm going to recast Pass Without a Trace. Still in this thing.
Ooh. Cool.
Are we
you
going
guys...
to follow the river up?
You continue heading east. I suppose you can follow the river up as well if you want to keep yourselves a bit stealthier. Wait, I'm just putting tokens together so I can copy you all and move you on to the next map. In the classic crucifix pattern. There we go.
Oh, we're back, Satan!
Satan sort of shrugs and goes, Fine, no ice cream for you then. Congratulations, you done played yourself.
Ice cream was clearly made of souls.
Delicious souls.
He has all the cookies.
Cool. And you guys eventually find yourself at the edge of a forest, and quite densely packed. I don't say forest, it's forest bushes, whatever. Lots of plant life. And you start wandering through, and it doesn't seem quite natural. It doesn't move, but you feel like it changes. You sort of turn around, you're like, I'm sure we just walked in a straight line for 20 feet and now there's a wall behind us. And it's only after a little while you realise this is possibly the maze. And do people want a quick break before going into the maze, or are people good?
Should break.
Yeah, sure.
You want a ship break? 7 minutes?
Should break.
Okay, let's break then. Back in
Break.
5? Do you need 7 minutes, Eric?
No.
No? Okay then. No
I don't
beer
know.
for you. Okay. Cool, see you in 5.
Ay, 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 ay. Excuse me. Oh, damn it. Sun's coming out again. That's 7 tonight.
Hey, Dave.
I hope. It's 7 tonight. Is that what the thing is?
7. I believe so. I'd have to double check with Metmore. Honest answer is I do not know.
Kmar's actions are sort of fitting with what he's going through at the minute. Getting lost in his own head a lot, considering everything that's happened over the last couple of weeks. Sort of questioning his connection to the goddess and how she reviews what's been happening and what he can do about it.
I was like, it's infuriating as well as being funny. It's all like, okay, yeah, no, you're fine, you're in the clear now, all you have to do is silently walk away. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
sure?
I'd forgot a couple of things about these things. I forgot the horrific grapple. It's not just the pounds, it's the grapple thing. Yeah, it's an all or nothing problem, isn't it? It's like you're either winning your rolls or you're losing it. There's no sort of you miss but get away with it. No, you fucking
these things, they hit hard.
Again, Roll20's dynamics confuses the fuck out of me. In the stats where I've got -1 in them, I very rarely roll above a 5, and it's stuff where I've got. Never mind.
Let's say it's all random, but computers can't do random. They can do close approximations. But
one of the things I was looking at when I rolled that 100 d20s earlier was the spread, and with real world dice, you'd see a different spread pattern to what you get on Roll20.
Yeah. That's why sometimes I will roll, if I'm rolling absolute garbage, I'll roll like a huge bunch of d20s, and then all of a sudden I'm into the pool of good dice, and it's like, oh,
yeah, but
okay.
It's like, look at that. It's like you've got 6 dice within 7 dice within 2 of each other.
Yeah. I rolled 10 d20. I got 14 3 times, 15 twice, 16 twice. I mean, it can be done. I'm not saying that's impossible with a d20. It's just so massively unlikely. It's insane.
Everything's possible, but over time the numbers sort of will out a bit. But I was looking at I've been watching some mathematics videos on how the probabilities work with relation to dice mechanics.
Fucking
mathematics. So much for D&D, but for something else I've been playing.
I need to see how I've set up dynamic lighting in here. Like that, have I? Okay. So I need to do... This is the other thing that you could do with... I mean, I could just rely on you guys to understand what's what and not cheat, but... Nope. Nope, ain't gonna happen.
You can rely on me not to cheat. You can't rely on me to know what's what.
It just makes it easier if I set your vision to 20 feet. It means resisting temptation's not the right word, whatever, but it makes it as realistic as I can do without constantly fiddling with shit.
Like a fog of war on instead of the straight. You're out of sight, therefore you automatically do not know where all the buildings that you were just in are.
Yeah.
Nope, you can't see. You don't know that's there. Why not? I know it's there. I was in there 2 minutes ago.
Fog of war really bogs down the servers as well.
Yeah, understandable. I know it's probably not a thing you can do, but it's that.
Yeah, it only works on very small maps. Defense of Fog of War. Although they were saying that they were going to improve that with the new update, but that didn't seem to work either. with new lighting update?
I think that's everybody back now, except for Matthew.
Yep.
Typically.
Just had my Jeff Dunham tickets cancelled till next year.
Oh no, that's a shame.
Responding to that. Even someone's put up.
Just waiting on Matthew to get back from touching himself. Or children, it depends. It's my Matthew song.
Okay, man's got 3 bottles of whiskey in his inventory.
Not anymore, he doesn't! Whoa.
It's the Nash's one. 16 of these creatures come out.
Let it not be said that I don't understand what stealth is.
Or at least not be said quietly.
What?
I did a quick check. I have no spells that don't have a verbal component.
Ah, Matthew, you're back. God damn it, he's not back. Matthew!
Coconut, where are you?
Matt, at least respond to the fucking voice then.
I'm back. I'm back. I took the beat.
Yeah, you did, but we were talking to you, asshole. Right,
Oh.
so you guys step into this maze. As you look up above, the bushes and the trees, they go very high, but through them, you can see off in the distance. Now that you're on the world map, I will point out. Nope, that's a wall. That's a letter. Map layer. There we go. You can see a tower in the distance, and the tower for you looks like this. Boyo.
That's a tower.
It looks very impressive. Goes all the way up to the layer of fog. It is in the distance, and you feel like you just need to get through this one little last maze, and you will be there.
Just claim that. Makes a nice house.
Sounds easy enough.
Temper to Sue.
What's the worst could happen? I will put you into the vine maze. Your vision has been edited to make it a little bit more realistic, because I'm not going to piddle around with dynamic lighting. So there is some dynamic lighting, but just no redoing your tokens, otherwise you'll be able to see a lot more than you should. So anything that's green is a wall, anything that's brown is path. Anybody that wants to play the game can roll some initiatives, please.
I can't see anything right now.
Can you not? Bottom left.
Oh. Big black screen.
Shift ping. He's just in the wrong
Oh,
corner.
I did shift ping, didn't I? Are you there?
Ah, there. Fucking. I've reset Roll20 twice now, and it's still being a fucking bitch.
Okay.
Did you want to get Adam?
Initiative, yeah?
Yes, please. Yeah, initiative. Bring up the singy.
Do I see any animals around? Like small, like mice or little birds in the trees, that kind of thing?
Roll a perception check.
Keeping an eye out for them as I went. Perception 22.
So you see stuff moving, but it's mostly insects. You don't actually see any animals as such. And sometimes, like, what you think is a leaf, you're like, oh, actually, no, that's a bug of some variety, a butterfly or a moth or something. And oh, that twig isn't a twig; it's a stick insect. So.
Insect life, but no like small mammals or birds.
No small mammals at all.
Okay.
Let's thought this descending. Descending. You are not in combat, but you are moving in order, because fucky shit done gone happen. It's a babram.
What?
Did we see more of those silent or like the noise creatures when we got closer to this maze thing?
No, you feel like you don't need to be quiet anymore.
Okay,
case, I will then
Oh god, being in a maze with those things would be terrifying.
20. Yeah,
Anywhere of those things is terrifying.
30, 40. I'll say it's down. It seems like to be dead end when you walk forward. 45, and then I will action dash. And...
Pepper just goes sprinting off.
Yep.
He really likes mates, is that one?
30, 40, 45.
That's me.
Cool. And Chernonos.
It's gonna go. Turnos is going to put a hand on his chest and cast Long Strider, giving himself 10 foot more movement for the next hour. He's also still passive without tracing. 20 to there. 30, 35, 40.
Un momento, por favor, because that will... No, it's fine. Doop.
Babaram.
I see now the maze is shifting.
Sir Babaram is gone.
You hear like the voice probably from behind the hedge.
I'm over here.
Maybe running off in the enchanted maze alone was a poor decision for...
I was not aware that the maze was changing.
You should have assumed.
Fair.
I'm kind of like, well, maybe I shouldn't have came so far ahead, actually. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Zephyr.
Why are you operating Bavaram for running too far ahead? There's maze shifts around you.
Zephyr will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll drop... Oh, shit, I thought I had pittance or something.
He drops his explorer's pack.
I thought I had like 10 pittance or something like that I could leave. We'll drop a gold coin
Ooh.
on the ground on that spot.
Okay.
And then move 7, 8. So I don't know if this is going to be relevant, but do you mind if I mark the spot with the
No, you can
little
mark it.
coin that I left? And then dash 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, 12, sorry. No, 16's fine.
We're going to get
Sorry, I forget how my own character works there.
We're going to get so separated.
Cool.
Yeah.
That the end of your turn?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, I'll quickly do that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, dear.
that. I kind of need to change Genonos's one as well because he's sort of trapped there. There we go. I didn't realise what that great. With the dynamic light, you see now what you've got. You can't actually get back to Zephyr. Fun with random rolls.
The Adam experience.
I'll leave that one as it is. Ryan.
We'll start going forward. 2, 3, 4, 5,
She.
6. And she'll dash. Huh. There we
Like
go.
how nobody got to me yet.
That the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Kimar.
Oh, you're not moving. Yeah. Four. 5.
It's a dead end.
What's a dead end? Where are you all?
Over here.
It's like taking your kids to like a hedge maze and they all run off in different directions.
And then they start to shout, I cannot find the exit.
Not that way. They didn't go that way. Oh, he's not. Oh no. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, there goes another one.
No, I found Kmart.
The phrase, how could this have happened in our near future?
Is that the end of your turn, Kima?
What worries me is if Kima has to cast Spirit Guardians, it's going to be a right mess.
What's been more of a mess?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to play with these creatures on the map layer just so I can move things around a bit better. Which is going to be
Creatures?
interesting. Sorry, did I say creatures? Ha ha ha! I meant ice creams for everyone!
Get out of here, Satan!
Boomerang will start to move to the east, so it is 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. I will see you at the other end, and I will dash. Oh. I mean, I'm trapped now. I'm literally trapped now.
I will remember you fondly.
See you, whatever. Let's see. So yeah, that's my full movement. So that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Let's just do... No, I'll do Kinonos' one as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wait. At no point should you be stuck in an endless loop. Kinonos.
Which direction did we see the tower, like, looming in?
East.
Okay, alright.
Well, kind of northeast, but mostly east.
Okay.
Think northeast, actually. I just realised where I put the exit. Yeah, northeast.
Trinanos is going to create a layer of spore armor upon himself.
Why? Why would he do that?
A little extra security. He's going to walk.
He enjoys ice cream more than
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to wander along to about there. Passing Rihanna on the way, Patch on the birds around. It's like he just appears around the corner and goes, boo.
As he Patcher moves away. That does nothing to anybody except Zephyr.
Fuck.
And I can't tell what... Oh, there it goes.
Damn you, Eric, and your overly smartness. Ha!
You're just clicking now, so you're trapping me in.
It's random, Zephyr.
Okay, Zephyr will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to be clear, I'm not misunderstanding the rules. We can't move through the grass?
You can't move through the grass.
Okay, well this is a dead end then.
For now.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, bonus action dash. This is also a dead end. 5, 6, 7.
You did find your piece of gold there.
Yep, and hello, not Rayanne. So I have successfully reached the start. I think
Ironic, given your character's name.
I think all in all, I'm getting the idea. Yeah, that's for me.
I'm getting the idea, guys. We're fucked. Oh, damn it. It doesn't work if that's on that layer. I mean, damn it. Things happened. Okay, let's do some more shuffling. Random.
Bye, Rianne. Girlfriend.
You feel somewhat relieved.
And trapped.
Oh god, you're literally fucked. No, that will rotate round to there.
You've created yourself a confusing nightmare here, Adam.
I have. Guess what, Matthew? I fucking love it. I love it. I could rotate around Zakima's just... Yeah, I'm going to rotate around Zakima's just in a single square.
There was a thing I was creating that had like a maze element to it that I read and went, nah, fuck this. I just ripped that part of the module out.
And one more, this one here. Right. Ryan.
Huh. She'll go up here and ready a move to, if she gets somewhere opens up that she can go.
Okay. I mean, she can go south. Kima!
How high are
She might not want to do
the
that.
hedges?
Very high, kind of like 30 feet. But at the top of the hedges is mist.
Completely
Mist.
safe mist.
Completely safe mist. Slash fog, mist. Mist. Foggy mist. Misty fog. Have you ever read Stephen King's book, The Misty Fog? It's like that.
I hate mist. You just wander around pulling levers and you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I won't do that then. Fucking.
It's just mist.
Alright, well, fucking one. Damn you, infidel.
Go into it, you find yourself standing in a gothic-themed location with a vampire man looking at you.
That's bush there, you can't stand on that, Kima.
It's Roll20, it's just
Okay.
fucking playing with
You
itself.
get out of the simulation. Congratulations, you've done it.
He runs face along into a bush.
And... 4. 5.
Hey, Cameron, we found each other again.
Oh,
This is a bit of a loop right now. We need to go further north and northeast.
found Barbaram!
Is that the end of your turn? Kima?
Sorry, yes,
Cool.
yes, it is.
Was there another split from where you came from?
And your held action goes off.
Oh, never mind. I'm still stuck here.
I've just rolled random on that, and I got the exact same fucking one.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. Barbaram, it's your turn.
Yep. 5, 10, 20, 30. Which be 40 sees at that end. I will here hold my action to dash if they open.
It's the smart way to do it.
Yep.
Kinanos.
Kernanos' form is going to shift and rearrange itself as he transforms into a giant wolf spider with antlers and a weird skull mask. And now he has 50 foot of movement, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. Giant wolf spider flies around the corner.
Are you not a minotaur?
I am a minotaur, yeah.
Then they have like Maze Recall or something.
Not this. Not
Not these minotaurs.
not this one.
Not this
Otherwise, that
maze.
would actually, this is literally the only time that would be very, very useful.
Is that the end of your turn, Matthew?
That's my turn. Thank you. Fly
Safe.
Flee.
No, I don't think I want to do it on Kima. Sorry, Kima. I'm gonna leave you with your route.
Oh no, guys! Help!
I like how a hedge just appeared between me and Rianne there.
Does it mean I can move now, Adam?
Yeah, you can move. Wait. Oh, I was about to say wait before you do. I'm just gonna rotate that one round. There we go.
Yeah.
So you have a choice.
Ooh. I will then. 30. 45.
Cool. Zephyr.
Alright, I'll go back into the maze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Beginning.
7, 8.
Babaram's nearly out.
Am I?
The bonus action dash to here, and then
That's been-
action move whatever direction opens up. Hold it back.
Hold action, yeah. Ryan. Oh shit!
second.
Before your turn, Ryan. The map
Yep.
map will change ever so slightly. Look, that doesn't do anything. That will be rotated round. Wait. There. And that one there. For fuck's sake, why do I have to keep rotating these things? It's supposed to be smarter than this, Adam. Shut up. I'll just do that one again. Aha, that works.
Okay, I'll head that way.
Yeah, you go, girlfriend.
Ryan, I hear clunking along.
It was, yeah. There's a path going this way, and it's presumably seals behind her. That's her turn.
No, Kimar, your turn.
To follow Barbara now I can. 1, 2,
Maybe just
3.
like a voice from a random direction. Over here!
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's me.
Cool. At the end of your turn, can I have everybody roll for me 1d4?
Full spread.
Uh-oh.
Zephyr. Yes. Select the. What? Oh, I put that on the DM layer. So what? Why can't I click him? That's why. Maybe at the bottom of the turn order, which he is. Descending. I deleted him off, then I added him back on. So Zephyr, stepping out of the bushes behind you, this thing appears. Hello.
Ooh.
Does he also say that?
No, he does. He
Oh,
doesn't.
my friend!
Hello.
Hello!
Kananos, either side of you, these appear. Babs, you are the most popular of them all, as you have 3 appear.
I think that's going to be Kmar.
Huh? Who's what?
Kmar rolled a 4. You
Oh,
like,
Kmar
I
did
think
roll a
you-
5. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just Kmar. Ryan, 2 of these appear. Again, they're kind of boxing you in. And Kmar, you see some of them striking from within the bushes at you. Although I will say that you can clearly see them as the bushes are moving. And they're going to begin attacking. I will start with Zephyr. Oh, how does that shit work? I have things saved. I'm like, I don't know what they do though. Well, that's just terrible and annoying. Oh, actually, although that's fun.
Power kill.
Adam, could you just kill me?
No. Right.
Don't.
So, Zephyr, it's gonna throw its vines at you and attempt to constrict you. An 11.
That misses.
Kenanos. A 9.
Misses.
An 11.
Misses.
I feel like these guys should be rolling better. Rayanne. I'm gonna start marking this in the thing. So Ray, here we go. 2 against you. 17.
Just misses.
12.
Definitely misses.
4 against you, Key. 19 for 10.
19's my AC, so yeah, I'll take that.
Cool. You're grappled and restrained, which means that let's mark the thing that's got you grappled. Which means that the next 2 have advantage against you. Guys, I hit something. 20 for 10 and 22 for 14. Guys, we're all hitting something!
Well, the strongest
Okay,
one
neither
went anymore.
The law of odds. You're now grappled by 3 of these vine things. Ah! That one doesn't die. I'm trying to click the fist. There we go. Then
Takes
Babram.
34 points of damage. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babram, 3 against you. 13. Oh, a nat 20 for 9.
Ooh, yeah.
You are now grappled and restrained. And the final one, 18 for 13.
18 also hits.
Cool. So that one also grapples you. And grapples. At the end of their turn, the maze swaps around again. Oh look, Zephyr can now see Tinanos. If these evil monstrous creatures are in the bush, essentially they are part of the bush. But it does mean that you can kill them and then move through that area, even if it is green. If that makes sense to people.
I choose not to use my readied action.
Okay. Babaram, you're now inside a bush. That doesn't happen.
Help.
Yeah.
There you go.
Help!
Help.
I'm literally, because also the 2 blights are probably like grappling me, like dragging me in.
So Babaram, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to. You have disadvantage on attack, right? If you're restrained.
Restrained, yeah.
How beefy do these boys look?
Not that beefy. They look really
Yeah.
easy to hit, and they're
I'm-
just bushes. How tough
I'm
can a bush
going-
be?
To attack this one with the
Okay.
spear.
Hot wood on
18.
wood action. 18 hits for 8 damage.
Let the docking begin.
I'm immediately, basically from the spear, like a bit of sunlight starts to appear, and a burning hands come out using this ability. And I'm going to upcast it by spending more key points to make it a, what is it, like 1d6 extra, so 3 key points. Don't know if I have this set up correctly.
Okay, so you're going to hit both of them with burning hands. They're not
Yep.
actually susceptible to fire damage, which is weird for bush peoples.
So plus an extra 1d6. So dexterity 15, and for 17 fire damage.
The one that's holding you just sort of goes, what? And takes 17 fire damage. Fuck me! He is still alive, but he's just a tiny twig holding you gently. The other one takes 8 damage.
Okay, then my second attack on the same one, which is very injured. So still with disadvantage. 13?
You just sort of pull your arm back slowly, and you hear a dry snap as this twig blight just breaks.
Breaks your arm.
Yeah, your arm breaks off.
I grab the arm and make 2 unarmed strikes, spending another key point to do flurry of blows.
You just did your-
Yeah,
just-
that's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Sorry. Yeah. No, I cannot, so that's my turn.
Cool. Canonos.
Does anything move around me before my turn?
No.
No.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay, that makes things a little trickier.
Oh, does it? Oh.
I don't know how it works. I was just wondering.
Oh.
Handed. I will try and
I thought it'd make it easier. That way you and Zeph can double team these boys.
just run away from them. I will. I'll just bite this one, I guess. Actually, no. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to hold my action to dash as soon as a way opens up that I can move through.
Okay. When they were hitting at you, did they not break through your spider AC?
No, they got a 12 and 11 was their highest. And I got 13 as a spider.
Okay.
Spider AC. Spider AC.
Cool. Zephyr!
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my my rapier and I'm gonna booming blade the guy next to me.
Cool. That hits for 10 damage, and he's most likely going to move. Are you moving away from him?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage and move one closer to turn and
So
off.
I'll take off the thunder damage immediately. Is that
Okay.
the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. The trees doth move. Random. Ooh, look at that. And random. Oh, nobody's near that one, but who cares? Random. Random. Oh, fuck! I just moved that to the token layer. Random. And then layer, map layer. There we go. This is why we can't have nice things. I think that's all of that. Rien.
She'll start pounding away on that one with a.
Cool. Yep, 26 damage total is exactly what you needed. That one is now dead. And
Okay.
oh wait, not that. That's the one that's fighting Kimar, so I don't know why I marked that one off. That one's now dead, and you can move through that space should you so choose to. You essentially just hacked through the bush. And
Yep.
it seems like while it's going to grow back, it's not growing back as quickly as it might do otherwise.
She can hear Kimar struggling, so she'll try to head back that way.
Okay.
Provoking an attack.
Okay, he will try to constrict you. Naturally misses, but it's fine.
And she'll have dropped a echo.
Okay. You can drag your echo in, or
Can I? Just for slight considerations.
or can you see through it?
Not right now.
I mean, like, as a player, I haven't clicked has sight. There you go. You should be able to see through it now.
Alright, okay. Thank you.
I know that you can't, but she has sight, sort of. I don't know. Your subclass is fucky. I don't know if I've mentioned this before.
I can treat it a bit like a familiar now. So I
Kimar?
can.
Well, this is not going to plan. I'm going to cast
It was a
Word
plan.
of Radiance.
Cool. 4 con saves. No damage. No damage. Oh, the one that gets hurt, and so's the other one.
And then I am going to Healing Word myself.
Okay.
Fucking look at that. I called it.
Look at that. Anything else you wish to
Look
do?
at the one.
Oh, that's me.
Cool. At the end of your turn, the mazes are gonna amazingly change again.
This is a gonna maze.
That will change up. This. I scrolled up too much, but anyway, fuck it, I'll change that one as well. It wasn't part of the plan, damn it. Ooh. And I think that's it for maze changey uppies. Yeah. Vine Blights.
I'm going to use my held dash action just to pop up here a little bit.
Okay. Fair enough. So these 3 are gonna. Well, 2 of them get to choose. So I'm gonna roll 2d2. 1 being the spider. Cool. So 2 are gonna go for Zephyr. 1's gonna go for Chinanus. So Chinanus first. Nat 1. Good job, guys. And then 2 attacks on Zephyr. Attack 1. 21 for 5.
Yep.
So you grappled by this one. And then the other one with advantage. 14. Misses.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. At the start of their turn, I just remembered I can do a thing.
Okay. What's the thing you do?
Yeah. On this one.
Oh, is that not even a reaction?
Didn't you use your reaction already?
I did. Never mind. Fuck me.
Okay, they tried to do that. They have their vines, and you feel mildly penetrated.
Yeah, excellent.
This one's going to move through the bushes towards Rayanne.
It's all coming together.
So Ray, one attack against you. 19 for 10. Yay! It does a little cheer. Yay! You're not the Eternal, are you? No, you're not. Good. I can delete you because you dead. Boop. And then Kimar. The ones that have you grappled are all going to attack against you.
With advantage.
Yes. Because reasons. No. 21 for 7.
Oh, that hits. Oh, fucking rude.
And 22 for 11.
That's fucking 18. Oh, nice. Minus 18.
I just realised I have no reason to assume the spider on front of me is Chernanos.
Pretty much, except for the fact it's fighting the vine blights and has antlers.
Guys, we've made an ally! I mean, you say it has antlers. I mean, that is definitely RP stuff and not not actually happening. Babaram, the two that are fighting you with advantage because you're grappled.
Yep.
23 and a 15.
15 misses. Luckily, otherwise I would have been dead.
Cool. So that means they both now have you grappled. Fun times. And it is now your turn.
Okay, I will try to hit this vine blight.
Go for it.
13.
13, I think, does hit them. Yeah, hits for 6.
23.
That
Or
hits. Total of 12 damage.
I'm going to spend a key point to make a flurry of blows deck on the same one.
Woo! Flurry those blows.
Well,
Hits for 6 and he dead.
then the last one on this one.
Cool. Nice productive round. 13 does hit and he takes 5 damage.
Well, they do have to get one of those massive constricts though, and I'm dead. Which odd is fairly low, but yeah. That's my turn.
You were one of the higher level
actually-
ones. How the fuck do you think Zephyr and Chernanos are feeling?
Well, they had, like, how many did they have? 2? And there were
Wouldn't
2
know
people.
that.
I mean, I'm thinking my next character is going to be a wizard.
Fair. I am going to, let me see, is that, like, the thing, patient defense, is that a bonus action, or is that...
That is Dodge's
okay.
bonus action.
Yeah, okay, so that's my turn then.
Cool. Your bonus action, much like Chernanos' reaction, are used. Okay, let's change shit up. Side. Boop. Side. Side. Ran, your echo is just trapped in the middle of nowhere. It cannot move. What were you saying, Eric?
No, I was responding on what the...
Teleported all around. And they're all... it's a full party of 4 Echo Knights. And
No, the full party stays in the tavern while you send out your echoes. Every time the echo dies, you send a new one.
I think you have a full party of Echo Knights. They're all quadruplets, so they all share the same token anyway.
Chernanos.
Oh, fucking... they're called Vex. Vic. So the one here who's grappling Sephirin, I'm going to try and bite them with my little spider mouth. I hit
18 hits. What
for
damage?
4 damage, 4 piercing damage.
Oh, it's piercing damage. Okay.
And 1d6 poison because I'm also.
Cool.
Is
So
the poisoner
10
in?
damage. Yeah.
And could I get a Constitution saving throw, please? DC 11.
Makes it.
Cool. So if it makes it, it takes half on a fail, so it takes another 3 poison damage.
Okay.
As the spore spider bites it. Nom. There's a way has opened up ahead. I want to go. I look at Zephyr and kind of give him like the follow me spider look.
Now.
He gives a nod.
And I'm going to go 10, Oh, I don't disengage, so they get attacks of opportunity. I'll try anyway.
One's already got Zephyr constricted, so you can't constrict anyone else, but the other one's going to slap at you. 16 for 13?
Catches me. Yeah.
You're grappled.
Does it catch me there? Or
Yeah, it's
there?
10 foot reach, so you're there.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, there. Stop shifting up and down!
Alright, I take 13 damage. That's unfortunate. I didn't notice the opening until I'd already done the bite, or I just disengaged and ran. Okay, that's me.
Zephyr. This mouse has got a fresh battery in it. Why is it not fucking staying powered up? Come on, bitch.
I just realised I wish Chernonos had waited one more second. I'm going to booming rapier on the guy who's restricted me, so with disadvantage.
15 hits and does 12 damage. He's still up.
What a dick.
Feck.
He really did. He's just this piddly little twig holding you in place.
I got nothing, so that's it for me.
Cool. Rayanne.
I look at Chernonos giving a totally about to follow kind of look.
Yeah. I mean, I am also now covered in hentai vines, so we're both in trouble.
I mean,
Ray is trying to remove the hentai vines from herself. Not very
the
successfully.
second attack hits for 12.
That is her turn.
Cool. I mean, she could just swap with her clone.
She can't, she's retrained.
Kima.
Rayanne, do you fancy trimming these hedges at all?
Sounds good.
Is there anyone else in range who can benefit from that? But I will take it.
I think you're taking all of
it. 37. Okay, and then I'm going to top up again with healing wounds as well.
Sounds like the high levels are having a way harder time with these vine blights than we are.
Yeah.
Don't say that just before their turn, Matthew.
Look, I have that one on my healing. This is fucking good.
I knew Babaram was fucked up, but I didn't realize everybody was. It's like, I hope the more experienced members come and rescue us.
It's mostly that I've been rolling max damage or almost max damage on my turns.
Oh, I did rig it. I'm joking.
Okay,
They hate dwarves.
Chernonos, with advantage, this one that's got you constricted is going to slam you against the floor. 22 for 14.
Yarp, and I'm no longer a spider.
Are you concentrating on anything? I don't think you are you?
No, I can't. I don't have any concentration spells.
Zephyr with advantage. 20 for 8.
Hit.
And the one that doesn't have you grappled yet, 19 for 8.
I like that, yes. That also hits.
Cool. And you're grappled by him as well. All covered in vines.
Ooh, and I've been removing from my feed. There we go.
I did think you were looking quite healthy. Chernonos, as this one slammed you, he would have dragged you ever so slightly closer.
No.
Yes, sneak attack.
And slightly more rapily.
No, it's not sexy when I'm not a spider anymore.
Rayanne against you with advantage. 16, I think misses you.
Misses.
I'm gonna quickly cut to Babaram.
Oh wait, I can do my symbiotic spore thing to one of them. I'll do it to the more hurt one.
When can you do that? Is it just at the start of their turn?
Start of their turn, yeah.
And just any range?
Let's double check. I'm gonna run down there. Rah.
I think it was 5 feet, like just around him.
10. Hail spore.
I think it's like 30 feet or something. Oh, 10 feet.
More?
10
Not
feet.
10.
Yeah.
It was very close, man.
When a
I'll
creature
do
you can
it.
see moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to 1d1 necrotic damage to that creature. Matthew, go for the one that's got Zephyr constricted.
I'm going to go for the one that's got Zephyr constricted.
Oh, it dies!
If it fails its saving throw.
It doesn't die. Does it take half?
No.
No.
All or nothing.
It dies!
Fuck you, Zephyr Vine.
And that
my
means
scores.
That means Zephyr, you regain 8 hit points. No.
Wait, why?
Because it wouldn't have got a chance to attack you. Because it
was
at the start of its turn.
Oh.
Sorry,
Wait,
I was a little slow.
It hit Matthew for 20. Hit 22 for 14. Oh, you regain 8 hit points.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. Sorry, I
Oh, well,
was
what the
so
fuck am I,
awkward about
invisible?
it.
I'm the one that told you to get the thing and what's enough. Fuck you guys. Right, back to
Adam,
killing you,
you
put
Grims.
these things on us.
You're welcome. I took the
Okay,
time to DM this game.
You'll get congratulated when your murder creatures aren't murdering us quite so well.
Where's
It's
my
fine.
thank you
The one
blowjob?
who was grappling me is going to
Let-
crit either way. So.
Okay, Eric, the one against you.
Yep. See, I told you.
It,
I am still alive though, but very, very injured.
it drives you into the floor, dragging you across this hardened dirt. There's a few pebbles in there, a few shards of something else.
Broken butt
I'm so
fastball.
lucky with those rolls.
It fucking hurts, and you are not happy. But you are still up. Now the fun time that is Kimar. Kimar, you healed yourself. You're probably good for a while, right?
Oh no.
Cool. So starting with the one that doesn't have you grappled, one of the four that is around you. Nat 20, grappling you and doing 13 damage. The second, the second one, 18 for 4.
This is.
Double nines, and then the one to the bottom of you misses.
This is. Thank fuck.
At the end of their
You
turn,
stop it!
end of their turn, the mazes are gonna move around again.
No, I have an opening.
Yeah, it's such a cool.
That's what she said.
Very direct woman, clearly, that one.
I'm inside of a bush again.
Are you? Oh yes, you are. I can't put it in the bush. Oh, I'm not gonna want to do that.
I don't
Damn
know why
it.
our imminent peril is so funny.
And random side on that. Ooh. Nicely opened up.
I'm in a bush. What's going on?
A universe? Oh, damn it. That
was
worked
bush.
really well for you otherwise. That would have given you access
Well, to be honest, I am
Rayanne.
grappled by 4 vine blights, so I probably am inside a fucking bush right now.
As far as you're aware, there you go. You're not in a bush at the moment.
You're
Okay.
slowly becoming the bush.
Babaram.
I'm going to try to hit this one with the spear.
Disadvantage.
14.
Hits and does 10.
15
Hits
for
and
6.
does 6. Still up.
I'm going to spend the key point to Flurry of Blows.
Okay. In for double nat ones.
I don't hope so.
Oh, 19 for 5. Yeah, no, you do. You spend your key point and just pick this twig up and snap it until then go, I have another attack. I
just punch the and then shout out, "Watch out, everyone! There are vine monsters in the bushes." I don't know if you found me yet. I will see you at the end, I think. And I will start walking to him.
Yeah, you feel like you're heading in the right direction.
30, 40. Think I will. Yeah, I would just wait here.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can do. You've used your action and your bonus action.
Well, I could 5 feet more to the left, but that's more.
Yeah. Kenanos.
Well, now he's not a spider anymore. He's annoyed, so he's going to roar. He's going to release the rage of nature.
Ooh, I'm so angry.
I'm so angry. And he's going to swing his maul at this vine blight just here.
Cool. Disadvantage.
Cool.
Did I miss the Vine Blight's turn? Or did they just not attack?
They
attacked
you.
you.
Lost your points, got them back.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
You were there. We laughed.
Was that only that long ago? they're just before Babaram.
I'm confused.
I'm confused as well.
The one which hit you was eventually killed by the spores, and that was indeed that long ago, yeah.
But they're only...
Did
I
you
don't know,
black
my
out
luck
or
is-
something, Kevin? It wasn't that long ago. I know the turns aren't exactly the speediest, but it's not that
I know,
bad.
but... Isn't it? They're just before Babaram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
were
they're just
before
after
Babaram.
Babaram. Yeah, they're just before Babaram. Babaram just finished his turn. Now it's my turn, which I have finished.
Is that the end of your turn, Matthew?
That's the end of my turn. Yeah, I swing my maul, I miss. That's me.
Zephyr, it's your turn.
Right, against the one that's restricting Chernanos with disadvantage.
Yep, that hits.
That is a natural 1 because I am restrained.
Oh yeah, of course. You
Seven,
even
seven,
said disadvantage. Wait, let me click the thing. Wait. It sometimes does stuff.
No,
Damn
doesn't.
it. Shut up, it might have done stuff.
And that's it for me.
Cool.
Just stepped himself.
The end of your turn, I'm gonna switch around the maze a bit more. Not that one. That one.
No, I'm in a bush. Am I in a bush?
You're not in a bush.
Oh, I'm not in a bush. I thought I was-
Stop wiggling around.
Liar.
Even if
Wiggle,
you were in a
wiggle,
bush,
wiggle.
you're now out of a bush.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
Let's do Rayanne.
That's what they're
No,
trying
actually,
to
no.
do.
Don't want to. Oh, shit, I don't want to do any of this. There you go, Rand can be in that one. Rand, your turn.
She'll attack the one that's restraining her.
That hits for 5.
Still alive?
5? Did I say 5? It hits for 11. I don't know why I can't read. Yeah, it's still up.
She'll have no go at it then.
10 misses, I'm
10.
afraid.
Yeah. Okay.
Low AC, but not that low.
She'll blow her action surge. Have another go.
14 does hit and kills that one. There is now an opening in the bush there if there was a bush there. I can't see there's tokens in the way.
She'll move over there and make her last attack again.
Okay.
Which misses. Oh,
No,
she's
you're not restrained.
anymore.
20 hits.
I'm not restrained anymore.
Otherwise you wouldn't have been able to move.
Nice.
And she's done.
Cool. You see the bloodied form of Kamar just mummified in vines.
Oh, that's nasty.
Kamar. Because they've got him grappled, he's the only one they're going to be attacking.
As soon as like burn you.
Trying that shit again, huh? Oh, let's do this then. So, fail, pass,
Damn.
fail. So the 2 that passed last time failed this, and the 2 that failed last time passed. So Sune, swings and roundabouts.
Oh, for God's sake, you're fucking useless.
It's getting
At
better.
least it wasn't a nat
Oh, no.
1.
But that's a
Oh,
a
third
third
level.
Yeah, no, I just saw it.
What?
Yeah. There only looks like is there only one roll in that? I'm hovering over it. I'm wrong.
Yeah, there seems to be only one
There-
roll.
yeah,
plus
there's
the
only
4
one. There's
whiz,
only one
plus
dice
2.
roll.
No, it's 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah, for his wisdom. I think
Yeah.
plus 2 because he's a life cleric. Plus 1 because of magic. Maybe I don't know. It's a mess, but I only see one actual dice roll in there. I feel
Yeah.
so. It's quite a weird one to look at, to be honest.
Who the fuck set this shit up? Re-roll it manually, please.
So what is it? 1d4.
3d4.
3d4 plus 4.
Well, it's a bit more than that because he's a life cleric. It's 3d4 plus.
He's not healing himself. He's healing himself, I mean.
Oh, is that different?
Yeah, it's different. I get bonus healing for healing myself. It's only for healing others.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You're definitely wrong then.
I get something from Disciple of Life.
Big
Gives
thing
me
so that we can read it.
Oh, yeah.
Healing spells are more effective. Whenever you use a spell first level or higher to restore hit points to a creature,
creature.
regains
works on
additional
him.
hit points equal to 2 plus
He's a
first
creature.
level. Oh yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
That's another
So
5.
9 plus 4 for 13 plus another 5. So you'll 18 hit points, not 10.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look at that one then, because must have been seeing myself off a lot.
Your spells aren't set
right.
up very well. End of your turn?
Yep.
At the
Blind
beginning
blocks.
of one of these boys' turns, he gets the spores.
No. It's only that one that you can see. The one that has you crippled.
Get spored, fool!
He breathes deep. And then he's going to pick you up and
breathe, you're
slam you
fine.
against Zephyr.
No.
Ow.
16?
That hits me because I'm not using my shield. So, whap.
So he says, now kiss!
Actually, I am raging, so that's plus.
Zephyr kisses Turnanos.
Turn off blushes. Very kawaii.
The one that's got you, Zephyr, is going to slam you against
Sure,
Chenanos. Now fuck, 21 for 7.
Yep.
No!
You're a woman now, it means you're begging for it. You know that, Matthew. Them's the rules.
Only cool when I'm a spider. So.
And now 4 attacks on Kimar. Because they've all got him grappled.
I will take a sentinel attack against one of them.
Cool, which one? Same one you hit before?
The first one to attack.
Oh, I mean, I do them in clockwise order, so that one there, yeah, you hit him for 14.
Okay.
He's still alive. So, Kimar, 4 attacks. 22 for 12.
Hits as well.
That one misses. 19 for 10.
That hits. So 10, 22, and what was the first one? 7.
There was no first one. I didn't roll the first one. Everything below key is for you except for Rian's Maul. So you got a third attack. Last attack now. 22 for 8.
Okay, so 18 plus 12. Oh, 30. That's good. This is fun, guys.
This is fine.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
I'm almost at the end. How are you doing?
Stop doing that roll
You
20.
hear no response.
Stop it.
Ah! I was too quickly gagging.
I've got something you can gag on.
Mind blight.
Thing is, when looking at a particular website that one might use for balancing encounters, it's like, this party should be able to handle 16 of these fuckers. Should they, though? Should they be able to handle 16?
But you have to consider that we did split up as well.
Yeah, if we were standing together, but it didn't. I mean, Babram ran straight off, and then that's when the maze started moving, and then someone else. I was like, "Oh no!"
I started
we're
drawing
playing
a map.
right into Adam's hands.
I did start drawing a map on paper here, and it's like, when, after my round, I just put a big cross through it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I scout ahead, and we'll see all the dead ends out already."
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Right, that was the end of the fine blast.
In Babram's head, I scout ahead. In my head, he runs off into the darkness.
Babaram.
Did the map change?
Yeah.
Just like, okay, then 20, 30, 40, 45, dash, then 20, 30, 40, 45. I'm going to spend a key point to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Then 20, 30, 40, 45? Yeah. That's my turn.
Chenonus.
I'm going to swing my maul at the one that has me grappled again. Raffle maul. 18.
18 hits for 10, and he's still good.
Okay, and I will, as a bonus action, make a hammering horns. So I hit him, he has to make a strength save or be knocked 10 foot back. So I smash him with the maul, and then I slam my head forward and drive him backwards.
Yeah, he is shoved backwards 10 feet.
And that breaks the grapple, I
It
assume.
does indeed.
I'm still within but Zephyr's very quick. Okay, I'm going to try at least to get away, so I'm going to move over to here. Oh, he's got that one, Zephyr grapple,
Yeah.
so he can't go for me. Alright. Zephyr, follow. 20,
Zephyr nods.
30, 40. Bloop.
I'll be right there.
I smell ASMR blood. That's my turn.
Okay. Ziffer, what would you like to do?
I will attempt to take down the guy grabbing me. So, booming blade with no sneak attack.
Oh no!
You missed.
That's a 9.
Forgot you were grappled and couldn't just like follow me.
Yeah, I should probably have tried to slip out, but that's it.
Rayanne.
She'll take 2 swings with one directly in front of her.
The first swing hits, the second swing misses. So with 12 damage, it's still up.
That's
But
a turn.
it and its buddy are both looking rough. Kimar.
Right. Well, hopefully there's a couple weak enough and maybe they'll fail. We'll fucking go with that. Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
I can't see it. What did it do?
Oh, I did it to self. Look at Look at me!
Cool.
I'll do that.
Top left one succeeds. Hey, the one above you fails and dies.
Hey, glowing radiant energy until they all die.
The
I
one
think you'd say I'm pulsing.
to the right of that
Throbbing,
fails
maybe.
and is still alive.
He's on Frob setting.
Prob setting. And then the one below you fails and is still alive. You hear
Okay,
Sune in your head go, I tried.
I'm going to roll manually on the healing word again because I can't see what's wrong with it, why it's not doing it. So, that's fucking marvelous. Plus 9. 14.
Another 3rd level healing word on yourself. Some of the best clerics just sit around healing wording themselves while the enemy beats them
I am
senseless.
proper spell tanking right now. Just
Cool. At the end of your turn, map changes.
God, no.
I'm in the bush.
Are you? Oh, of course you are.
Yes, sir.
Your token's very difficult to see. So that would go... how would I get that? I like that, so that he's not in the bush. Then this one here. Random. Cool, yeah, why not do that? Do you guys ever want to get out of this maze? Because apparently it's not going to happen. Watch, I could just do...
We got that impression.
Yeah, we're on board with this notion.
I mean, Babaram's close.
I'm almost there, I think.
That's good for him.
Let us know what it's like when you eventually die and find us in the afterlife.
Oh, I just come there as more maze or no teleport deck or something. So.
I just remember, Babaram, you need to come back through the maze.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm very much hoping there's some sort of portal or something.
Yeah.
No, man.
or at least a nice...
There's no portal. They don't exist.
At least a nice tavern to have a bit of a sleep.
Let's kill a Nos inside the bush. There you go, get out of the bush.
There's a gift shop where they sell t-shirts. I went through the maze and survived.
And all I got was the
Oh my god.
We don't sell very many of them.
Fireblight's turn.
I
Gonna
should
move
have
up.
rolled it dusty.
Move up to Zephyr. This one moves through the bush at you, Zeph. And tries to hit you with advantage. 13.
Misses.
And the one that's got you grappled slams you on the floor. 15.
Misses.
Damn.
Oh, thank fuck.
Kimar against you, 3 of them, and Ram will then hit afterwards. So, 23 for 9.
Yep.
15 misses. 15 misses. Ran, which one do you hit?
She misses.
She misses, yep. That's it for the Vine Blights. They're nearly all dead. Babaram! Oh, wait, I forgot to adjust your thing. Wait, because... from where... It's fine, you'll be able to go forwards, it's just the exit's currently blocked off. So see if it... Nope, doesn't open up. But you can move forwards now. You get close enough to see that... keep moving. There you go. You can see that you're close to the exit, but not quite there. You're gonna have to wait for the map to move. That just leads to more green. But you're close. You can hold an action if you want. You are muted, by the way. I assume
Yeah,
you're saying something.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm holding my action and shout to the others, I found the exit, I think, maybe. I can actually see through it, very meta.
You literally don't hear him because it's muted. No, you can see that there's not much further ahead, and you're very close to the wizard's tower. Chenonos.
Alright, sees the way back to Zephyr close off. And goes,
Oh yeah, that
nature destroys technology once more. And we'll stop up here.
one. For the greater good.
For the greater good. And we'll swing at this Vine Blight with his maul once he gets here. Crunch.
Good morning.
Handily dispatching that, and was there bush under it? There was! You can now move through that space should you choose to.
Alright. Well, I moved 15 to get to there, so I'll then just move another 10 to there. I'll just keep moving for a bit. 10, 15, 30.
You could move through there, and there was a space between. There's a space there.
I don't want to be there. That's a horrible space.
To be fair, they're both grappling Kemar. They don't seem to give a flying fuck, but anyway.
I move up to here.
Zephyr! All of your friends have left you.
Okay, the one below me I think is more damage, so Booming Blade.
Oh no. Oh.
There's no point in trying to break free, so...
No.
Yeah. She'll start attacking this one on the right.
Okay.
Mole.
You kill it with the first one, and you kill the other one with the second one.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God for that.
I mean, combat's very nearly over. There's only 2 of them left.
I mean, I can't see any, so everything must be fine.
Yeah,
Zephyr just sits there quietly accepting his fate.
Ray doesn't know about the problem with Zephyr, so she's going to try and keep on going through.
Don't worry, there's a lot of problems with Zephyr.
Yeah, the problem with Zephyr.
He is afraid of water first.
He'll switch places.
That's the
with
main
Ray.
problem right now.
Well, that's because he used to be a cat, so it's fine.
Maybe you get depression.
Okay, Kemar, you
press
live.
on, Zephyr. We should press on. Zephyr is holding off the other 2.
Yeah, well, Kemal's had enough of this maze. He's going to... Moving. He's not going to move. Oh, 1. Ready? No. 2. Fuck. Roll 20. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll hold dash.
Okay.
Oh, they really are just leaving him.
Vine Blight's turn. Oh, actually, no. The map will change just before their turn, which might trigger Kemar's thing. Kemar, you're now trapped in a bush. So that opens up. Ren. Maybe your echo can let you out.
Yeah.
Is it just a square? Like, just a square?
Yes.
How do you know, Eric?
There's
you're
a
looking
token
at
in
the bottom
chat.
right. Damn it.
Yeah, in the chat, yeah.
Oh, Eric, your Babaram's free.
Way.
You see a big tower in front of you.
I will not run too far, but basically, like, I found the exit, and keep shouting, helping them, getting through the direction.
I found the exit. Is anyone alive down there?
Helping them.
It's still someone alive. You survived. Hello.
Let's switch up this one in case somebody decides to go and save Zephyr's life. Fuck, not that. No, something different, Adam. Come on. No, not the square. No, stop it!
More squares.
I forget I only have 2 different sorts set up on this. Fuck, that doesn't help either. How attached to this character were you?
Apparently not very. Judging by the part where I went backwards.
Everything yeah, you did go back to the start. You should have just left.
I was thinking that.
I did wonder about when I saw you run that way. I was thinking, where did he go?
Did you at least find your gold piece?
Yep, didn't pick it up though. I thought I was being so fucking clever.
Well, it's more that these monsters are quite.
Oh, there we go. That'll do that. Anybody that had held actions.
That big a deal. They're just getting quite, to be honest.
Vine Blights finally get their turn after rolling the random map 75 times, trying to find one that would actually maybe give Zephyr a way out. So, with advantage but not grappling you, 14 misses, I imagine.
Misses.
And the one that's grappling you, slams you against the ground for 9 bludgeoning.
I'm still up.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Babarum.
I'm just going to like sit down, start my long rest basically, and wait for the
Start your
others.
long rest.
keep shouting like more about this, like make sounds to lead them.
If after 8 hours nobody has joined him, is he going to go back in and look for them? That's what they would have wanted.
I don't think there's a reason for him to go back in now, since the base is shifting and he has no idea where they are.
Jananus.
Only one way he can go, so he will just follow that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to there. He will say to Kamar, Zephyr is holding 2 of them off, so we should be safe to escape. And then go, he'll dash. I'm just trying to make sure people know how bad it is for him. 5,
You run the other way.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then kind of stop and look confused.
Zephyr.
I'll attempt to stab the one holding me.
I think the one above you is rougher, but yeah. 16 hits for 7 damage. He's still up.
Okay, that's all I can do. They are surrounding me.
Rayanne.
Did she hear Gidanos' comment?
Yeah, he shouted that at you originally as you were moving away. It's like, we're safe to escape. Zephyr is holding the last ones off.
This is an
Okay.
opening in the bush here where this dead one is for now.
In which case, she'll send her echo as far south as she can. Then switch places with it.
Okay.
Soup, soup.
Yeah, I wanna shoot, baby.
Ah, it's going to disappear anyway. And can't actually see.
No, technically you can't, but you'd probably hear Zephyr.
Slamming against the
and
floor repeatedly.
She'll dash to get to there.
Oh, does it use your movement to move your echo?
No.
Then you would have had 30. Oh, it uses half your movement to
Yeah,
swap
use
with it.
15 feet
Ah,
to switch places.
Cool, so you dash to there. Zephyr, your life may be saved. Kimar.
Rayan, how are you doing?
Zephyr does not look good.
You help him?
Harsh.
They've peeled off his warranty label.
They've taken him out of the box. His value has plummeted.
Myself
I'm
laugh.
going to fucking I'm going to be the hero. I'm going to fucking head back in.
I'm gonna be the hero.
1, 2.
Don't mind me, gang. I'm just being a hero over here.
Coming. And then I'm gonna on his action. Fuck it. Let's try a level 4 healing. Woo!
What, on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be the hero that this party needs. I heal myself.
Jesus, look! What the fuck is the point of me being a medic?
Are you considered using cure wounds instead of healing word?
On yourself, yeah.
Did you dash?
It wouldn't make a difference. It'd still be fucking flexing 1s and 2s.
Motherfucker.
There'd just be less of them.
I give up. That way stay shut off for a bit longer. And I've changed that and that and that and this and that and even this. I'm an adult. This one random side. This one. No, random side. Do not want to move layer.
Oh yeah, I forgot the second part of that.
Not really relevant now, but
The thing is, it's got the same reason why I didn't cast Spirit Guardians. It's concentration. Before, when I was stuck in the middle of all them, it would have been fucking pointless.
Cool. The Vine Blights. The one that has Zephyr grappled is gonna slam him on the floor. 12 misses. The other one is gonna decide. 1 is Rayanne, 2 is Zephyr. Rayanne, it's gonna attack you.
Okay.
At last, a worthy foe. Our battle will be legendary!
Oh, damn.
And you are grappled.
Oh, I really wish you hadn't come back. And it feels so bad when we're two corpses where we could have been one corpse.
Barav sits and waits. Chinananas. You had a held action. Oh no, you didn't have a held action.
No,
Take your
gosh.
action.
I'm just gonna move. So 10, 20, 30, 45, 40. Then I'll dash.
Damn, this
So
thing really doesn't want you guys getting out. I'm just
20,
gonna choose side. Where's the side I want?
30.
Oh,
God, I just lost. 30, 40, 45, 50. I might be lost. This is embarrassing
here.
for my kind.
Over here!
Can I hear the overhearing?
Yeah, top right.
So it's
Right,
a bit
alright, I'm-
northeast.
Oh, it's a long ways. Okay.
It's a big old map.
That's a huge bitch.
That's a huge bitch. Random side on that one. I don't want making cat noises at it. Not laser cats, Matthew, you silly Billy. I don't know why I spun that round. That does fuck all. Zephyr! What do?
I'll attempt to stab the one below me and see if Rayan can take the one above me.
Cool. 9
That's a
misses. 9! Rayan.
She'll go for one that's grabbed her.
10 misses.
Missing. And missing.
Yep. Kimar.
And she'll second wind.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'm coming!
Oh yes.
Hashtag phrasing.
Map just changed when the fucking lighting changed.
No. I deleted off a couple of Vine Blight tokens.
I started there, and there were an open path this way, and when I moved, it closed off behind me.
No, it might have just been Roll20 being slow. Or where I deleted off the token, it confused you. Are you easily confused, child?
I'm stuck. I'm going to hold action down.
I'm going to save you. I'm stuck.
Vine Blight's
I'm
turn.
going to save you. Help! I've fallen and can't get up. Brother!
I guess it's up to me to be the hero. Well, I have no fucking idea how I'm getting out of this now.
I'm really looking forward to Zephyr coming out carrying these two on his shoulder.
Rayan,
Nice
against
thing.
you with advantage.
Yeah.
12, I think, misses.
Miss.
Zephyr, 13.
Misses.
Give these fuckers advantage so you can't hit shit. Babs, Chenanos. Well,
So my
Chenanos
turn
is.
already.
While you're moving,
okay.
Zephyr can have his turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run.
Yeah.
20.
Don't fuck it up.
40. I might have fucked it up.
Against the one on me then.
19
for
hits! Yes! For 6. And that one dies! Yay! And there was much rejoicing. I'm not going to delete the token though because he's the turn order.
I can see why Babaram didn't come back into the maze now that I've got it.
Yeah,
too.
there was no reason, like, so far.
Anything else you want to do, Zeph?
Where you're tiny. up.
no
Nothing
longer
for now.
Okay. Rayan.
She'll beat on it.
That hits and it dies. It's still dead. That's you guys out of initiative.
Just making sure.
And when I say out of initiative, I mean you don't have to wend your way through this map anymore. As while it twists and turns, you feel that the whole point of it was to separate the party and fuck with people, and it was hilarious. I hope you all had as much fun with that as I did.
I like how we 100% played into it. Everyone just ran off in their own direction, going.
I was considering like being smart and saying, okay, let's stay together, and then I was like, no, I'm just going to move them 90 feet and see where we get.
To be fair, there's only so much stay together we could have done.
Oh no, it would have separated us one way or the other, but we
really separated ourselves.
I found Kmart twice.
Was he being a hero either times?
or maybe the other way, or more the other way around.
I think I found you twice.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you guys get out and you arrive at the Wizard's Tower, at the Wizard's Sleeve.
I think I need first some rest. I cannot go on after this. I'm exhausted. I am bleeding. A couple of bones have been broken.
Barbara,
Someone ripped off my arm, and one of my shoes is still missing.
I left that in the forest.
I hated it.
The forest claims everything, especially footwear. You guys are at the base of this Wizard's Tower. Is just a nice, pleasant gardened area, which probably puts the shits up you. But you're able to definitely sit down and have a rest. But you also, can I get perception checks from people, or passive perceptions if we can't bother to roll shit?
Past perception's 15. Over 14.
Okay.
I definitely sit down and try for a short rest.
Rianne's eyes are swollen shut from the bruises.
Hay fever. It's bad.
If you got bad hay fever, you should not become an adventurer. I'm just
You're all alert enough to notice that at your feet, in front of this Wizard's Tower, is indeed a teleportation circle.
It's just right there, out in the open.
It's part of the floral pattern. It looks lovely. It's a wizard thing, you know.
It only brings you to the 9 hells, though.
I mean, improvement all the same.
It's 9 hells is just vine blights, wall-to-wall vine blights.
We go to we teleport to the 9 hells and end up in Baphomet's maze.
Yeah.
Trading out vine blights for fucking minotaurs. Brethren.
No, Hell is sat there watching a video display of your dog waiting for you to come home.
Oh, no.
Well, so we can sit down, have a long rest, and then we could either explore the tower or see what this magical teleportation circle does.
You could teleport home, have a shit, have a shower, and then teleport back.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, if we know that this will bring us back, yeah.
It's probably worth signaling Rimp if you do go back to let her know not to wait for you any longer.
Have we used the teleportation circle? Is it like a all-purpose one? So no one here is a high-level mage or arcane caster.
It's just like we stand on it and it's activated.
No, roll a Arcana check. Whoever might be good at that.
Apparently that's Chernonos.
Chernonos, it looks, it's a magic circle, but you're sort of like, I know how to teleport back to whatever teleportation we have in the Guilds of Wayland. There's a chef's guild. There isn't a chef's guild teleportation circle. That would be retarded. But no, there is a central place that people keep teleporting to and from. Maybe it's the Explorers Guild.
I have a note, and Conrad the Conjurer shows up in his bathrobe and is...
No.
I have that. Yeah, that's my teleportation. They have a freelancer who's very angry that he has to do his job.
It is. You know what? I'm going to say this teleportation circle works in 2 ways. You can stand on it and it will teleport you to home. And it does. You get the feeling like home, it knows where my home is. Does it mean back the other side of the portal, or I don't know. But with a 20, it probably will know whereabouts I'm currently residing. It knows my current address. But also, if you make a note of the teleportation circle, you might be able to use it to teleport back to the Wizard's Tower to save you a lot of arse-ache.
I will take a note of it, and I'll encourage the others to do the same.
I like the idea. Check out how good your drawing is.
For the wizard, this was probably like people come over, have a few drinks, don't want to get a taxi home. It's fine. Just step on this portal.
Oh, Babram, you make a great drawing of what the teleportation circle looks like. So does Miss Chernonos.
I figure a charcoal rubbing would probably do quite well for this.
Do you have a piece of paper big enough? This is like a 30-foot.
No, I'm just saying in case someone does have one.
Ooh, I don't have a performance skill.
Oh.
That's
for some reason the character should eat performance sometimes. I don't know why.
True to real life. Ryan, you sit there with your tiny piece of paper trying to do a rubbing. You walk around in a circle rubbing the teleportation circle, and then you look at the piece of paper and it's covered in smears of charcoal. Yep, that's close enough. Actually, I should probably put the walls in around this, because the other thing you notice while you're resting here, if you're resting here.
Well, yeah, we would probably go back then if we knew that.
If you knew what? I haven't told you what you see.
If we knew that the teleportation circle brings us back home, rest there, and then come back here.
Okay. Well, before you teleport out, you do notice that all around you are familiar faces. Worn out faces, worn out places. No, is pure cliff, straight up to the fog.
Oh. So if we'd pushed through the lands, we wouldn't have ended up here.
No.
With the skeleton army. Fair enough.
The only way here was through the silent forest. And the screaming forest.
Well, through two of the most ass-holy forests I've ever encountered.
Yep.
As a druid, let me just say, fuck forests.
As a druid, I can say with authority, those were awful forests. They were bad forests.
I'm surprised that we're all still alive.
Zephyr rolls his robotic eyes. Okay.
Well, let's teleport back.
How do we want to do this? Do you guys want to keep playing? I mean, the Wizard's Tower may take a while.
I think that was a good point to teleport back, and then we can, if we explore the Wizard's Tower, start fresh next time. We're not trying to remember what happened at the end of.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Yeah.
Fair. I didn't know if the tower was just
I don't know how much time people have.
Yeah.
But
I've been playing for 3.5 hours.
It is getting pretty late. I have to prepare dinner in a bit, in an hour.
Twist, I'm used to my games only lasting 2 hours, so this is way too long for me. It wasn't funny.
Guys, let's go to the plane of fire.
You teleport straight to the fire. That's it, straight to fire plane.
Have you seen how much plant matter is on Chernonos? He does not need to go to the fire plane. Just arrives.
No, I guess we teleport back. Tell the people in the guild what we found, and give them probably a copy of the teleportation circle in case someone else wants to teleport there.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, you can just hand it to the chef's guild. They're like, it's in our area. We will do handling of things. And now Kevin has returned. Oh hell, Kevin! Oh hell, Kevin! Oh.
What the fuck?
What?
Kevin has been here. That's,
oh, it's Kemar. It's fucking Dave. I see the K. Dave. I thought Kevin. Yeah. What?
Is it? Why are we healing Kevin? Is it clap the NHS day or?
Yep. Give the NHS the clap.
Oh.
No, he just robs old people.
Oh. Still doing important work.
Yeah. I mean,
he's basically an adventurer. He's breaking into Lich's lairs and stealing their shit.
Yeah, it's either he's going to rob them or they're going to fall for all those many scam artists.
Who's talking about me? I'm getting confused.
Oh, are you confused, dear? It's fine. I'm going to end the recording there because I feel like the game's at an end.
Yeah, that was fun.
Good.
I like the names a lot.